All right, we are live. Cajun Coin Hunter here, aka Boudreaux. How y'all are today? Well, it's been a little while since I went live, so I figured let's go live tonight for a little while. See who's up and about and all this pandemic things that we up against over here. All right, let's see. Am I ready? Well, I think I'm ready. I don't hear no echo in the background, no feedback. So it looks like we might be all good. See if my live chat is. Yep, my live chat's on right here. All right, let's see here. Boom, boom, I got that. Okay. Oh, there's my invite. All right. Let me get another tab open here. Gmail. Oh boy. I'm gonna have an issue with that. Let's see if I can change my account right quick. Oh, here we go. All right. Got that changed over. All right. 3-9's fine. How you doing, one of me? Amy, Misplaced Yupa Girl. Good evening. Trolling Hobo. What's up? Traveling John. How y'all are? You all right over there? All right. Well, let me get this done right quick here. Well, and I'll get with y'all in a sec here. All right. Got that done. Okay, back to StreamYard. All right, Traveling John, Amy. Well, no, I'm not clean shaven, but almost. Missy wanted me to keep my goatee and that. And that right there is 3 weeks. 3 weeks worth. In fact, that's kind of trimmed up too. Y'all should have seen the bear fur I had. M Paso Wapa. How you doing, Miss Kemp? 7 Wonders. Oh yeah, glad you're a Louisiana survivor. Well, Seven, I'm in Southwest Louisiana. I'm not in that hot spot over there by New Orleans. I'm well away from New Orleans, and I'm glad of it. I mean, I've been in New Orleans twice in my life, and once as a kid at the zoo, at the Audubon Zoo, and then once as a 20-year-old, 21-year-old on Bourbon Street. Guess what? Nah, I never went back. Never went back after that. Not on Bourbon Street. Nope. Well, never been back to New Orleans. Just in the area. Yeah, birthday's over with, but yeah, thank y'all for the birthday wishes. It was on the 7th, which was yesterday. Well, half hour late from yesterday, but there it was. Thank you, Traveling John. I was gonna go live on my birthday, but I'm like, nah. Well, I'll see. But I got a little busy. But yeah, they do have a hot spot over by New Orleans over there. You know, naturally, New Orleans is a big tourist attraction, and it's not just Mardi Gras. You know that all that came from. It was after Mardi Gras, or probably before Mardi Gras. So that's 1:33 your time, up 12:30 my time. Fighting the eyeballs. Okay, well, thank you for coming in. Not a problem. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Uh, you I hope everybody's doing okay where they at over there. So, Traveling John, where is the man with the plan, Big T at? Where is he at this evening, tonight? That's my time, I should say. And I got to go to the doctor tomorrow. We have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. We probably won't even go in. They probably just gonna come out and say, how y'all been doing? It's our annual 3 month checkup. So they're gonna say, hold on one sec, I gotta mute myself here. Miss Missy's hollering at me. Okay, he's at his desk. He might not get a notification. Oh yeah, I was gonna say just throw a shoe pin at him. You'll get his attention. Let me uh let me send the big man email here. Here we go. Boom, boom. Okay, that's done. Got that done. There you go, Mike Badger. What's going on, T Mike? Mike already sent you a link. Check your email. But better to have another one than not. That's right, Seven. That's right. Better to have another birthday than not have another one. You're right. My wife's doctor talked to her on video chat. That was her appointment. Yeah. Well, I got a feeling that oh, I've been feeling fine. Not a problem. Missy was sick a while back. Here's an update on Missy. And I keep checking my fever like that. It's kind of a habit right now. Uh Missy had a fever like 101.8 at one time, and then like 100.9, 100.7, 101.2, stuff like that. But she had a sinus infection, uh, sinusitis, and it caused all that stuff coming out of her sinuses caused like a strep throat uh, type deal. And she went to the doctor, but they diagnosed her with that. And they shoved that thing up her nose, and then she was like, "Oh, wait a minute! Oh, whoa! Don't go way up in there! Don't go to my brain!" But anyway, they did the COVID test on her, and she's negative. She's fine. So, but it did make us think a little while there. Hey, do we need to be more careful? On this or what? Well, uh, yeah, it kind of makes you think when a member of your family has a fever like that, especially almost 102. Oh, yeah, she's fine now. She's awesome. Even if she did have the virus. Whoa, 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 whoa,
What's up, bro?
whoa. That's Curly. So, even if she did have the virus, the doctor prescribed her a Z-Pack because of her sinus infection. And usually that's what she'll get. And then she got some like cough syrup for her throat, and Mucinex, that real high dollar Mucinex, like $20, 20 plus bucks. Yeah, out of
Yeah, that
pocket.
crap's not cheap.
Yeah, that's out of pocket. Insurance don't cover that stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, she was on a regimen of that, and it's like once every 12 hours. Still got like three left in there, so she's gonna save that for later. They had like 20 and no 14 in there, so she said I'm gonna save them three for later. Uh, which oh well, yeah, those swabs make you feel violated almost, huh? SOS, brother. Give me a minute. Paul and I are in the chat. Okay, not a problem.
Hello, everybody.
So what you up to there, Big T?
But learn something about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you kind of went froze up for a sec. You froze up for a sec,
Okay.
and you went robot on us. Almost like that. So anyway, Missy's feeling better. No more fever. All that. And I didn't catch her. Well, I'm not gonna catch her sinus infection, but you know, like I said, when a member of your family, something like that, has a fever, has the symptoms of this, which is a flu virus. It's just a killer flu virus. It kind of makes you think and wonder. It does. Like, hey, be more careful in the future. Let's be more cautious. Let's not just say, hey, I'm immune. I'm not going to get this stuff. I mean, we in a little town, there so says there's one case of it in Eunice.
There's 10 cases here in our county.
In the county? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, how big is the county? Probably not that big, huh?
about 8,000 people.
In the whole county?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well,
Lewistown. Well, our town is like 8,000 in Lewistown. So
oh, okay. Well, like the parish I'm in, which is a county in other states, uh, it's a big parish. It's huge, huge. I mean, we probably got a couple of 100,000 people in the parish, if not more.
now here, you remember? You got to remember, I live up in the woods, up in
Yeah,
the
that's
mountains.
right. Yeah. Well, our parish has a lot of wooded area and a lot of rice fields and all that too. Lots
Yeah.
of rice fields in our parish. So that's all unpopulated areas. I mean, you can leave here and go to Mamu and drive 9 miles, and you're gonna see about I don't know 30 houses in that 9 mile stretch, and that's it. Everything else is rice fields and all that. Like Cameron Parish, that's the the everybody thought for some reason it was the largest parish in Southwest Louisiana. It is the largest parish in Southwest Louisiana. There's one parish bigger than that, bigger than Cameron Parish up north. But anyway, Cameron Parish was the biggest parish in the state. One red light in the whole parish, and no railroad tracks, and two, well, one kind of, well, not a major town. It might have 8,000 people in the town.
Hey, we got a railroad track that runs right down the middle of one of our streets through the middle of town.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Pascagoula, Mississippi has a couple of tracks running down a couple of their roads. That's why they call them Railroad Road. Midnight Silver Run. How you doing, mon ami? Young Coin Hunter, what's going on? How you doing, buddy? Phil Guy, who dat? What's up, who dat? And go Tigers. So anyway, Cameron Parish, it's all marsh, down there. It's on the Gulf Coast, southwest, extreme southwest Louisiana. It's all marsh. Cameron is the biggest town in the parish. It's not even incorporated. They don't even have a mayor. They don't have city police. They have the deputy sheriff that go. They have a courthouse. Naturally, they're the county seat, parish seat, so they have a courthouse.
Yeah.
And but everything else, they got little small dotted towns along the coast, like Holly Beach. That's the Cajun Riviera, we call it. And they got Grand Chenier. It's populated. They got North Ridge, North Island, North Ridge. There's about 100 people there, if that. Then they got Creole, which that's the only town in Cameron Parish that has that red light. That's it. You've been sick, but getting better. Oh, okay, Sally.
Well, we've had a few people in the community that's gotten it.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I know Blue Ridge Silverhound
Blue
got it.
Ridge and
Him and
his
his
wife,
wife.
and also VC Coins.
Oh, VC contracted it?
Yeah, he's actually just now getting over it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey, Hector. Yeah, yeah, you owe me a Coke. What's up, Hector? Mi amigo. Uh, yeah. Now, what about Blue Ridge's daughter?
I don't know. All I know is Mama T seen his video and he said him and his wife had it. Didn't say nothing
Right.
about his kid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he didn't say. I saw the video.
Yeah.
I mean, any video with we have corona, we have. Oh, I got the coronavirus. It's gonna make you pay attention and look. You know.
Yeah.
So, Hector, I sent you a link, sir. Uh, well, VC is, he's a healthy guy. He's
Yeah.
active and all that stuff and everything. So, his immune system is pretty well up there. Like, my immune system is up there.
Mine.
I have a high immune system.
I do too. I mean, Mama T gets sick a lot easier than I do, and it takes a lot to get me sick. But Mama T, I mean, you sneeze in her direction, she gets sick.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry about that, Mike. There you are. Well, VC is, he's a healthy guy.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike, your
I got
YouTube's on.
I got it. So, how's everybody?
Oh, fair to middling, partly cloudy.
Yeah, fair to Midland, Louisiana, right down the road from me.
Sounds like me. Pollen's about to kill me. That's about all.
Hey, Cajun, remember the other night when I was running my games Monday night?
Yeah, I missed the biggest part of that. Yeah.
Dude, that was such a success. I'm doing it again tomorrow night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've got more stuff in. I've used up just about everything the other night,
Right.
and I got more stuff in, so I'll run it again tomorrow night. Hey, it's something new for the community to get used to. I mean, something that nobody else is doing.
Wow. Wow. Look at what Seven Wonders put up there.
Yeah, I noticed that too, Seven Wonders. You can't do that. I learned that a while ago.
When you click on somebody's screen name, there's no longer the option of go to channel.
Yeah.
That was a little bug in the system a while back. Uh, about what, a month? Wait, no, not a month and a half ago. About 2 or 3 months ago, there was a little bug in the system. That was something. If you clicked on somebody's name or something, it wouldn't do something, or I forget what it was, but they got it fixed in about a day or two. I remember when that happened.
I kind of have to do it on
I
purpose.
think YouTube might have did an update or something.
I think this is on purpose.
You think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's too easy to get people to sign up on your channel that way. Now they're actually going to have to go to your channel and sign up.
Yep.
Yeah, but how you gonna?
Is constantly putting out everybody's.
How you gonna go to their How you gonna go to their channel if
Type it in.
you can't click on go to their channel?
Type
You
it
have
in.
to.
I was in a channel earlier that the guy was using a bot, and what he did is you talked in the room, the bot would throw your channel up, and that way you could go visit people's channel.
Well, that'd be cool.
Huh.
Cool, young coin hunter. I'll get them in the mail for you.
Well, now I went on YouTube today, but this is my other channel, my Boo Lou Kid channel, which I was on Big T stream the other night in my Boo Lou Kid channel, because kind of spread it around. Anyhow, I I looked up a buddy of mine today, and guess what? It came up. Me and Johnny Best was here earlier eating supper, and oh, he came up. But I typed his name in the search bar though.
Yeah, but you can no longer right now. You cannot click on the three dots and go to channel.
Right. Yeah. They'll have that fixed up in a couple of days.
You think?
Somebody's gonna
Maybe.
somebody's gonna report it to him.
I just
Yeah,
don't. I'm not wanting you to have it that easy.
it's
You
it's
know
a little glitch.
how YouTube is about the subs and things. They
Well, they
They
want
could be
you.
doing that because of the channels that are doing the sub for sub, the growth
right.
streams and all like that. They could be knocking it out because of them.
That's what I
Uh,
was exactly.
Because
well,
there's a lot of people that's doing them growth streams now. And basically, the growth streams are a bunch of BS anyway. Because you go in there, you get these people, they sub to you. As soon as you sub back to them, they unsubscribe you right
Yeah.
away.
yeah,
That or YouTube takes you off when they don't watch any of your channels. No.
Exactly.
yeah. So I think it's a glitch, in my humble opinion.
I kind of hope it is because it's easier. If you like the channel,
Yeah.
you get to the channel real easy that way.
Yeah. Let me click on a channel here. All right. Oh, that won't work. Let me do this again. Well, yeah. All I get is my regular stuff. Huh. Wow.
Yeah, and even if you're the person that's running the channel, if you click on somebody's name, you have
Yeah.
everything but go to channel.
That's what I just said. I clicked on the channel name and I just get my regular stuff, as the host,
Yeah,
I
you
get
get
my
everything but go to channel.
yep, yeah. I'll get report block, add mod, all that stuff. Huh. Yeah, grow streams. I'll tell you what, they got more grow channels out there than you can shake a stick at.
And most of them are the only reason they're doing that is because most of them have over 1,000 people, and they can get the people going there with them growth streams, and they're donating money to the hosts and all like that. That's why they're doing it.
Yeah. Paul Hampton, how you
Hey,
doing,
Paul.
man? Somebody told me yesterday, hey, you going live? I'm like, nope. I don't know. That's what I told him. Weed back attack. How you doing, mon ami? So anyway, somebody had said, you gonna go live? Nope. They said, well, ever if you would get some birthday presents, through super chats. I'm like, I'm not worried about that. I said, I even forgot my super chat. I even had one.
I ain't worried about it yet. People keep saying, "Oh, you need to fight for your monetization." Why? I mean, to wait 6 months for $100 check?
Yeah, and
Yeah, no.
I'm waiting.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, we back. What's up?
Oh, we doing good over here, Paul. Missy tested negative for the
That's
C
hey,
virus,
that's good.
and she was showing big time symptoms of it, but it wasn't that. It was a sinus infection and strep throat. So naturally, she had a little cough and
Yeah.
fever. But man, I mean, even when the doctor came out, I mean, her nose was all puffed out and all that. And oh, you got another sinus infection, huh? Because she gets that about once a year, whatever. So David Blakely, what's going on, mon ami?
Hey,
What's up, David?
Yeah, Wheatback's in the house again. Back in the house. Wheatback is back. Oh, read my last comment. Okay, let me see. Where you at there, Miss Wappa? Uh, oh, it started doing that today. Oh, wait a minute. Will it let the host post a channel? Will it let the hostess with the mostest post a channel? The hostess with the
Yes.
mostest postess a channel. You mean like if I type in somebody's name or something or what?
copy paste one or something.
I mean, I can, or like you, Kim, you can put a link in chat for another channel. Yeah, I can naturally. You can. You're a moderator. Big T can. Young Coin Hunter, he was a moderator, but he still is a moderator. But he was my hostess, my hoster with the moster for a long time when I had my silver wheels. Y'all remember Young Coin Hunter when I had my silver wheels? He was my co-host,
Yeah.
for a long time. You know,
By the time you get your PayPal back to me,
no, I didn't get my PayPal back yet.
I
Nope.
mean, it's about time though.
I think I still have another month and a half to go.
Have you?
Yeah. Like, well, Kim, if you want to try it, get a link from somewhere and see if you can put it in chat. Oh, you on a phone? Never mind. Never mind. That's too hard. But Ozart. I almost said Ozart. Ozart, how you doing, mon ami? Appreciate you coming in, man. I hope y'all doing good up there.
God,
I just saw that. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, one sec there, Hector. There it
Yes,
is.
Wheatback. Yes, Wheatback attack. I did.
What's up, Hector? Mi amigo.
Hello, Hector.
Hello, Mr. Cajun, Mr. T, Mr. Badger. How you guys all doing?
Good. How long you been down in the basement?
Oh, a couple minutes. It's no biggie.
if I
So what's going on with the YouTube thing?
Don't know. Yeah.
Don't know.
Maybe in a couple of days. Just when you click the three dots on the right of somebody's name, their channel,
Yeah, of
and
course.
you go to channel. Well, you can't do that no more.
Hey, Ozart, how you doing, sir?
There's Mike Badger with his MeWe, his MeWe page, complete
His
coinage.
Wee page.
MeWe, yeah, MeWe. You're not a member of that, Big T?
No, I haven't messed with a MeWe. What's
No,
up,
yeah.
Oz?
All you have to do is click on that, and it's real simple. I did it in like 30 seconds, and boom. Then you on Mike Badger's page, and they got coins for sale on there. People selling coins and stuff like that. You can get stuff cheap on there.
You can list coins, you can buy coins, you can talk about coins, do whatever you want to.
Yeah, you can sell coins, buy coins, talk about coins, whatever.
Well, if we ever get
Hello,
a stimulus money, I'm gonna be I'm gonna get back into making my packs like I used to on my channel, and
Right.
I'm gonna have to invest in some 90s, some 40s, and some silver quarters and silver dimes and stuff like that.
90.
So the
Yeah.
back up again on silver. Does that mean that silver is at a better price right now to buy from like places that you can get online instead of going to the shops?
I saw some silver today for 1650, somewhere around that neighborhood.
It's a little bit of a spot.
That's about as cheap as I've seen it.
Let me see. I've got a little place I go to. Let me see what is there.
Yeah, what is the price of silver? We talked about the price of gold the other night. It was at about 15.
Silver's at 15.29.
Oh, it came back up. So the companies are going to start selling it again because when it got down to $12, $13, you could only buy a certain amount of silver, so many ounces, and that was it.
Well, no, I found a place you could buy it in bulk, but
Yeah, I mean, when it was $12, there was like, no, you couldn't get like 1,000 ounces. They wouldn't let that go that
It
cheap.
says 10. Where are you looking at, Mr. JT?
place I'm looking at is 18.29 for rounds or all like that.
Whoa.
Yeah, it depends on the designs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you get a bar or what have you, just a plain old bar, or plain like a buffalo round or a mercury dime design round, that's going to be a little above spot, because there's nothing else on it. There's no dates, no information, but 3 9 fine, and that's it.
Have y'all priced the 2020 coins?
2020,
Yeah.
what?
They're high already. They're
I'll tell you right now, anything that has to do with the Silver Eagles, all the Silver Eagles are going high right now. No matter what year it is.
The whole group of coins that's out for 2020, from the penny up to the Silver Eagle. They're thinking it's going to be another 2009 with a short minute here.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know. I haven't checked into it that much. But eBay, the coins on eBay are already going for 3 times, 4 times through.
Hell, I got a 2020 right here. $10. Who wants it? PayPal me. PayPal me. $20. PayPal me. Hell, I'll let it go for 10. I'll let it go for 10. It's a 2020. I'll let it go for 10. PayPal me. Yeah, right. I don't have a PayPal. I'm joking anyway.
Hey, 710.
710 is all upside down. What's up, Mon ami? Good to see you in here again.
You're right, Seven. Antibacterial wipes are roughly the price of gold right now.
I tell you what, when them stimulus checks do come through, I guarantee you there's a bunch of people that's going to be buying some silver. Since it's cheaper right now. It's at 15, y'all say? I guarantee you silver, when people start getting, the checks are going to trickle into different groups of people.
Yeah.
But the people that do want to invest in some silver or precious metals, guess what? Silver price is going to bump up, I guarantee you, by 50 cents an ounce.
Oh, West Point Pimps, I went again. Jeep and John.
Sean Silver Power, what's going on? What's going on? Hector, you have your YouTube side on or something.
Maybe just a barrel.
YouTube on and all.
There's a little feedback coming from you, Hector.
YouTube on. I went straight to the StreamYards.
You sound better
Here,
now.
let me.
Yeah, you sound.
Back out.
You do sound. No, you do sound better now, though.
Yeah, it does sound better now. You're not getting the feedback.
Maybe I was just talking a little too loud.
Since when you never talk
I
loud,
don't have
Cajun.
No, I never talk loud.
Hey, I'm not even using my regular mic tonight. I'm just using the mic on my laptop.
Yeah, Sean Silverpower. Yeah, you say wait. Okay. What? Explain that a little bit for me, brother. And I come in Wi-Fi bad. Okay. Oh, looky here, Mike Badger. Looky here what Mike Badger got.
Hey, come on, camera.
1900.
If I can get it kicked down. There you go.
What a life of love.
I was wrong on that one. Thought I'd cherry picked one, but turned out not to be. That's that O over CC, I thought. I caught. So
Yeah,
it looked like it been picked, but it wasn't.
Toilet paper is more valuable than silver right now. Yeah.
that's for sure.
Toilet paper is what they call the white money.
They
You
use
know,
white
toilet paper is white. You know, the color of it, well, most of it anyway. So anyway, they call it toilet paper is the white money.
Whose picture they gonna put on it?
Okay, Sean Silverpower, please explain to me about the Wi-Fi bad or whatever there. Weed back attack. We don't know yet. We was talking about that earlier there. It will be figured out though by YouTube. And I think it's just a glitch. Somebody else, you know, a couple other people saying no, but I don't know. I'm wrong. They right. I'm right. They wrong. Either way, it don't matter. We'll find out next week. Which means, you know, I like the idea of going to a channel. I do. You know, yeah. After you wipe, it's brown. Yeah, that's a nice New Orleans mint coin right there. I like that. You got that for sale on your MeWe page, Mike?
It will be up there. I hadn't put
Oh,
it up yet. I sold another one like it the other day, but it was actually the O over CC. I had one already.
Hey,
oh,
Cajun, text message.
all right. Oh shit! Hold on.
That's a purdy little Morgan there, Badger.
I didn't get hurt on the price, that's for sure. I just wish it'd been that variety.
We got a 1890 CC coming in by this weekend. A nice Carson City 1890.
I started to drop a lot of money at this old boy's auction the other day, but I held on to it. I should have.
Were you in there Monday night when I had mine? Well,
I was there. I didn't get there till later. It didn't give me a notice.
it did. I'll tell you what. It whew, I run instead of doing a regular auction. I run. You buy a penny, and you get put into a game, a free giveaway. Dude, I went through a whole bag of silver.
Yeah, I was there at the last of it when you were running the last two, I think.
Yeah.
Stepped in. I won the giveaway, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, let me tell you, it was.
Big T, the phone's charging in the bedroom.
Okay.
But I did get the message though.
Okay. David Blakely, I've got. Let me check all my stuff here.
Oh, Sean Silverpower. Oh, send a link. Okay. I don't have your email address, mon ami. I don't put links out there in the public domain. Put it that way. I don't take a chance. I learned my lesson 6 months ago when when Hangouts and StreamYard first started. I got caught a couple of times. I do not put links in the chat at all. I gotta know who you are and I gotta know your email address. If I don't know your email address, that means I probably don't know you.
I'm looking, David. I'm looking.
I'll be right back.
All right, traveling John. Bon nuit. Bon nuit, Nick. Seven Wonders and made $15 billion profit last year. Who's that? Oh, Midnight said I got 3 rolls of original Fed wrapped Lincolns and found a couple of beautiful toners. Oh, cool deal. What year? Let me see. Oh, hold on one sec. Where'd you go, Mike Badger? Here we are. Okay. Oh, both of y'all are looking for something, huh?
Oh.
John, like I said, I don't have your email address, dude. Me and you have never emailed before. And I do not put links in the public domain in the chat line. Strong's Adventures. What's up, Billy? That's my Northern Louisiana bro. What's cracking, man?
David Blakely, I had it over here to the side. I will get it out before this weekend.
Hey, guys. Y'all look at Billy Strong. Strong's Adventures. Y'all check him out. I know you can't go to his channel because of that YouTube glitch we got going on right now. But that's a good friend of mine. He's from North Louisiana. And him and his wife, Rhonda, they do like the cast iron cooking
Oh, cool.
And all that outdoor cooking. Kind of like he's an electrician, okay, commercial electrician, and they kind of they outdoorsy, okay, real outdoor people, uh, and they start fires by hand and all that. They not these preppers, you know, homesteaders or whatever, but they kind of fit in that category a little bit, you know, because they can survive if they want to, you know. So yeah, Billy Strong, that's it. Hey, uh, Billy, hold on a sec. I'm fixing to give you a phone call. I'm fixing to give you a phone call. I need some info from you. I want to get you up here on the panel because I don't have your email address. But I got your phone number right there. Oh, I talked with Papa Texas the other day, Billy. Just a few days ago. There we go. All right. Phone is ringing, Billy.
Why everybody else get quiet? We're watching Cajun talk on the phone. Hi, Cajun. Yody-lody-lody-do. Howdy, everybody. I'm talking on the cell phone right here. See me? I got it up to my head. I'm taking a drag of my cigarette. I put it down. I move my phone around. Now I'm talking more. Oh, yep. Uh-huh.
Ain't gonna get up.
Okay,
Gonna be late.
here we go. All right, let's see. I just seen Hector. Okay, there we go.
Oh, Badger had his open.
I'm back. So I didn't hear the rest of the conversation about the price of silver. Is it going to be higher than $18 for an ounce, or just a little bit above? Let's say 15, maybe $16, $17.
Silver is what, 15 right now?
Yeah.
So it might go up. I mean, if you get a chance to buy silver at 15 right now, I would jump on it because it might go lower, but in 10 years from now, it's going to be back up to 1920, per ounce, something like that.
Let's see.
Jeep and John, what's going on, Mon ami? Here,
Okay. JM Bullion, I'm there now, is offering free shipping.
yeah, I was on the phone with. I had to get the phone off of the charger. I was on the phone with Billy Strong, my buddy up north. Okay, let me see here. What's going on with Sean Silver Power? No silver. John, I'm not trying to make people mad at me. The Canadia set was fake. I have no idea what you're talking about.
He's aiming it at me, Cajun.
He's envious of you.
No, he's aiming that one at me about the Canadian set.
Wow. Right now in JM Bullion on silver 1 ounce bars, they're out of stock of all of their 1 ounce bars right now.
Wow.
Out of stock for their silver bars.
Yeah, the 1 ounce Town Prospector, the 1 ounce Silver American, the 1 ounce JM Bullion Silver Bar, the Buffalo 1 ounce, the 1 ounce Silver Trio, the Silvertown Eagle Silver Bar, 1828, as low as that. And that's for 1 ounce bars. All the 1 ounce bars are gone right now.
Get you some 5 ounce bars. Hey, 5 ounces at 15.
Say $5.
How much?
Let me see what they say for 5 ounce bars for J Bullion.
Oh, okay.
$90.
Hey, that's cheap. That's better than buying singles.
Let's see, 15, 5 ounces.
Hey, man, that's cheap. What, 5 ounces for $90? That's cheap.
What's that come out to per ounce? Let me get a calculator out. Hey, Keith, did I tell you that related birthday?
$18 per ounce.
Oh, 18? Oh, I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. My bad.
Come out to 18, 17 an ounce.
If you look around, you can find it cheaper.
Yeah, you look around, you can find places that are cheaper.
Like I said, I could have bought some silver today for about $16.50. What it went for.
That ain't bad.
No. I've just been kind of holding my money. I've got to do this move soon.
Sean Silver Power, you can't be putting your phone number up in the chat, man. People will get your information and all that and everything, and you don't know who is what. Oh, Strong said, didn't know you knew my buddy. Yeah, me and Ozarks. He was Ozark a long time ago. Now he's Ozark. I still call him Ozark, but he's Ozark. Oh yeah. I think I don't know if I think I was friends with Ozark actually on my Boo Luket channel also. I was in that community on my Boo Luket channel.
Hey,
Like,
John.
Me and Papa Texas and Justin with the good of the land and all that, which sometimes that's a bad name now, but anyhow, he pissed a couple of people off by not paying attention to him, people that helped him out. Uh, so there's a couple of people that really don't pay attention to him anymore neither, which he's he's all right. Hey, Miss Mercer, how you doing? Mrs.
Yeah.
Mercer, I'm sorry.
El
Yeah,
Barton,
we're doing good, Miss Mercer. Mrs. doing fine. She tested negative. She had a sinus infection. So yeah, I think I remember
Yep, Oz, we sure do.
Ozarks and me and Billy Strong. Well, Strong's Adventures.
Yep.
Up at
Still
Texas,
standing.
we all used to hang out together.
Got a thunderstorm coming, boys.
Uh,
Knocked out here in a minute.
Justine, who laughing out loud? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I sent Jeep and John a link. He's going through some quarters right now. He's taking a cigar break. He said he's going through some quarters looking for some West Points.
Yeah, they've been finding it. They've
Who
been
was
finding
it? Who was it found a West Point quarter yesterday in their change? Wait, was it Terry? Terry's Woodburn?
Yeah. He found it. He went to the store and he got it in change.
Yeah. Oh, Miss Mercer had a sinus infection too.
Yeah, Oz, I'm just trying to help him to get along. We'll talk about it sometime, Oz. I'm just trying to help him out a little bit. You know what I mean?
Negative results. Found a wheat cent in the coin store the other day. Oh, cool
I
deal.
appreciate you saying that, Oz. I'm just trying to give back to the community with community helped me over the past couple years. So
Yeah, I like going to the coin stores and them coin counting machines and they went Hector. Boom, where's my little tab? There it is. And,
I was trying to hide behind Badger and you
Went the wrong way.
oh, okay. Oh, I could put it back regular. Yeah, there you go. All right.
I'm hiding.
There you go. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I could hide behind you. That wouldn't be hard.
No, it wouldn't be hard to hide behind me. I'm like a brick wall.
Skinny as I am. Well, actually, I'm not that skinny, but
Jeepin's got his backdrop set up with the W quarters to reverse in the outburst. If he's got two people up on the panel, it looks like they're on those quarters.
Wow.
It looks pretty good. Night, Miss Mercer.
Phenomena. I'm not doing that just right. The rhythm is right on that. Phenomena. That's it.
I know that song.
Yep, Jeep needs a W tatted on his chest.
Yeah, buddy.
Big old W or on his back. I'm the W King. And yeah, I would say he is the W King. I don't know if anybody's found more W quarters than Jeep and John. and his father-in-law dodging.
Sean, them silver sets. I said I was not sure if they had silver. I believed that the dollar was. You know, I didn't say for sure that they were. I said I believed they were, but I was not sure. But now is not the place. This is not my stream to bring stuff up like that. This is Cajun stream.
Well, thank you for the birthday wishes, Ozark. Sorry. Oz. No silver in that set. Well, if he said it might be silver, might not, that's a chance you take. Thank you for the thumbs up there, Billy Strong. I gave somebody $400 worth of help. 2 weeks later, he was showing off $500 worth of coins that he just bought. Whoa!
Definitely seven wonders. There are a few people that have been going around from stream to stream and telling stories about how bad off they were and needing help. And well, if you go to my wife's channel, Mama T, she calls them people out as scammers. She has called out a few people on being scammers. In fact, I had one that used to come, was actually trying to get people to help him pay his bills, and then wanted to bid on one of my auctions through text message so nobody would see him bid.
Ruh-roh.
Nope.
You froze up. You froze up, Big T. We didn't hear a word you said.
Really?
We lost you after he was bidding through text messages.
Yeah.
And boom, you froze up.
I had a guy come to me, wanted to text message and send bids, but he was hey, it wasn't you, Oz, believe me. But he had people trying to help him, and he wanted to pay his bills, and he wanted to buy stuff from my auction without them people knowing that he was buying from my auctions. And I told him, nope.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir, Paul Hampton. It was my birthday yesterday on the 7th.
Birthday boy. You're gonna catch me one of these days, Cajun.
Was that that?
You're gonna catch me in that age thing soon.
I'll catch up with you one day, yeah, and then you'll be a little older than me. All that there. What's up, Tex Guy 790? What's going on? How y'all doing in Texas over there?
Hey, Cajun.
Yes, sir.
Check your text.
Oh. Let's see if I got one.
How you doing, Tex? Y'all had these storms yet, Cajun?
We had a little thing. Yeah, you can do whatever you want, Big T. You my main guy. That dog it. What I was saying. Yeah, happy 39th.
Seven Wonders was that guy's name that his initials happen to be BW.
Three nines. I didn't see him come in.
Oh, 39's has been here.
Has he?
Man,
Yeah.
I'm observant.
It was one of the first 1, 2 in the house.
What the hell was that?
when I went live. Oh yeah, text guy. Anyway, yeah, how y'all doing over there in Texas? 108 confirmed in the county that I live. Well, I don't know how many confirmed now, but I know there was one case. Well, so sad there was one case in the hospital over here, and in Eunice, in my town. So, but they were in the hospital before that. So somebody, I don't know.
Tell you what,
You know how rumors spread anyway.
the strangest thing we've had so far here is Chattanooga had a lion test positive, or not a lion, a tiger test positive for the COVID.
Yeah, I read about a tiger testing positive
That was
somewhere.
at Chattanooga Zoo.
Yeah, it was in the zoo. Okay, I'll be right back.
And all this time they've been telling us animals couldn't contract it. Yeah. I'm good, Oz. How about you?
Seven Wonders was his name. Was his screen name a regular name? You were talking. We may be talking about the same person.
That song's as bad as Baby Shark.
Oh, it's contagious. You start singing it, and it just gets stuck in your head.
And it does everybody else the same way.
What? Mana, mana, mana? Mana, 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 mana.
I remember from the old Muppet show days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They that song right there. See, down here in South Louisiana, years and years ago when I was a kid, and yeah, my birthday was yesterday, and I'm 56 years old. And anyhow, years ago we had a kid show in the morning, and it was called Polycarp. Uh, Philippe Pico, Pico. That boy, that was something else. It was his name though, Polycarp. That was his name, Polycarp. And Polycarp, like a carp fish, Polycarp. Well, anyway, and there's even a song written about him and his daddy and all that. But he had a kids show in the morning, and then like Saturday morning. Then he'd have like giveaways and stuff like that. If you'd mail in a postcard to the TV station, they'd put it in one of them big drums and they'd roll it around like that and they'd pick out a name for a prize. Well, he had these little animated things that would pop out these little barrels on his houseboat, because he was out there in the Chapala Basin with Maurice the mosquito. But, it's all Cajun French stuff. But they had these little things that would pop out the barrels every now and then, and they had a little music like that. And it was a catchy little tune, and it was almost like the mana mana mana, mana mana.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, mana. So, and they would give away some good stuff on there, on that. Man, Corona been around for a while, just different, just like that. Well, it is a flu. Yeah, it is a type of the flu virus, but it's a deadly one. Like that bird flu, the bird flu, and then the what was that of the swine flu?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a different strain of it. But this one, if you don't tend to it, it's gonna be pneumonia automatic, and you come out the hospital, you're gonna be feet first, heading for the hearse.
And Seven Wonders, no, there's no shortage of scammers lately. There's been a few of them running around the community.
Well, I tell you what, Big T, you, me, and a few other people cannot be deemed as scammers.
No.
How much money we done raised for benefit auctions for funeral expenses, medical expenses.
In the past month, between charity and the charity auction and the benefit auction, over $10,000.
I was going to say, it's last two auctions.
In the past 6 months, me, Big T, and somebody else had an auction going on. Two other people had auctions. In the past, I'm going to say, 6 months, because we're in April. 6 months, I guarantee you, we raised over $20,000.
Easily.
For people. That's a lot of bucks. That's a lot of money. I did over $2,000 for my cousin in Texas, Texas girly Donna. I did another, I don't know, 1,500 or so for Kimberger, Miss Kim, for that cancer for that quilt auction. That was that was Mama T's deal. That was $7,000. Yeah. There's a lot of nice people in the corn community. A lot of good, caring people. Put it that way. You haven't got your rose in that benefit auction in November?
Going on, and I told her, they listen.
You talking about from Midnight Silver Run? Midnight Silver Run. I mean, you talking about from Chuck Daughtry?
Yeah, I haven't got mine either.
And I've sent him emails about that, and he apologized to people, saying he was late on that. So I don't know. I remember Chuck was in the hospital a while back, and he wasn't on doing a lot of videos. His auctions, penny roll hunt. So his roll reveals. I mean, yeah. And I haven't got any responses from his emails neither. And I know, all right, Billy Strong. And I know Paul Hampton was in on that. I think there's a couple of guys that said they got a couple of roads from Chuck Daughtry, but I don't know. I don't know if it was from the auction or something else they got from him, but I think that one or two already got their road. And I know Chuck has been busy. After a bunch of this stuff's over with, Monday, if somebody would remind me Monday, which is 4 or 5 days from now, remind me, and I'll give him a phone call. Because I know there's certain times of the day that he will not answer his phone.
Another one that I hadn't nothing lately of is I emailed He's been all right, but his brother died on him. And then his nephew, he's had to take dialysis.
Wait, Mike, you something wrong with your microphone or something?
I've got bad back pains from somewhere.
No, well, it sounds like you got like a big hum in the background.
I just got a message saying that we should use earphones so the feedback from anybody in the chat would go back to each other's stream.
I'll do it this way.
I got my headset on.
Just waiting for mine to kick on.
Yeah, mine too.
Okay, why didn't this kick on?
Oh, I hear a TV in somewhere in the background.
I'm in the dark. All my electronics are off except for my laptop's all I think I have on.
Because nobody was talking, and I seen that little Hector avatar move a little bit. I don't know if it's on Mike's side.
There, now you can hear mine's kicked on here.
Oh, you got your headphones on? Yeah.
Yep.
Again.
I have my headphones on too.
Exactly, Seven Wonders. That guy that was in here a few minutes ago that was yelling at me, I hate to say it, but he was probably drunk. And everything, and you can ask anybody up here that knows me. I give all information about everything that I sell. And it's up to people to actually watch and listen when I'm explaining what I'm selling. And I've never had anybody come back to me go, "Oh, you told me it was it." No, I know the set he's talking about. I said it may be silver because it didn't have a COA. I said I'm not sure. I said, but if it is silver, it would be the dollar. But undoubtedly it was, I didn't know for sure because it didn't have a COA.
Hey, Miss Kathy, how you doing? We doing good, Kathy. I just took a break from YouTube, well, from live streaming, on my own for a little while. In fact, I haven't live streamed in this is my second time in 3 weeks, I think. Something like that, Big T.
Something like that, yeah.
Second or third time,
I can still hear some feedback.
Well, I don't have no YouTube on my side because
I have no YouTube on my side either. All I got is StreamYard's open.
My YouTube is completely off. I'm on StreamYard only.
Badger's not on. He's got his mic.
Now, there is a possibility of feedback that's coming from me.
Well, remember
it does sound like a TV midnight. Yeah.
Cajun, remember how when I usually plug in my other microphone, when I usually talk to you, I always tell you I'm hearing feedback, but nobody else can hear it?
Right.
But tonight I'm not using that, so I'm not hearing any of that feedback I always hear when I'm on your stream.
Right. Hey, John Francis. How you doing? Morning.
Hey, John Francis.
Another Louisiana boy in the house. Louisiana man, I should say. He's not a boy, he's a man.
I've been through Louisiana about 3 times, I think. Been through it.
Because I just came back this last time to the stream, and I had a message that says that pro tip: put your headphones on in, and because they can hear you too. That's what I did. I plugged in my headset in.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. StreamYard says that all the time. Pro tip: you tell your guests or whatever to put that. Now, I hear somebody coughing in the background. I don't know who that is.
That's Mama T.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, that's not a TV. Well, thank you, Miss Kathy.
We're conserving our electricity. I'm in totally in dark. The only thing I have on right now is my laptop screen. California prices in electricity are pretty high.
What's the price of gas over there right now?
$2.69 a gallon.
Is that a drop from what it was?
Yeah, with $3.79.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and some places down here it's like $1.40 a gallon.
Well, geez, from what I hear, a barrel of oil now is almost cheaper than an ounce of silver.
Jesus Christ. I think it's like $1.89 a gallon here.
Yeah, that's good for up where you at.
Yeah, usually it's around $3 a gallon.
Kathy Durbin says it's $1.49 here. Yep.
I saw it $1.39 today here. Actually, bought from $1.39.
It's depending on the type of oil. It goes from $26 down to $19.89.
What, a barrel?
Yeah, a barrel of crude oil.
Right.
Somebody was telling me in Michigan it's $1.69 a gallon.
Miss Kathy said $1.49 there. Seven Wonders. One store in North Carolina, $1.39. Yeah.
I haven't seen $1.39 since I was in college.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in a while. I haven't seen $1.50 in a while. Actually, gas went down in Tucson, Arizona, in 2011. I want to say 2010. No. 2009. I think the price dropped down to right at $1.50 a gallon in Tucson. You know, it's just for regular gas. You know, regular unleaded. Because gas was like $4.80 a gallon at that time. It got real expensive, and all of a sudden the economy dropped. Boom, to the bottom. It went down. Boom, and it was right at $1.50 a gallon. Because it was costing me like $90 to fill my pickup truck up. $90 to fill it up. I had a big tank. I say big tank, whatever, medium size, and then it would cost me like $25 to fill it up. I think it was a 20 gallon tank I had. And I tell you what, when that gas gauge got down to a quarter tank of gas on that gas gauge, you better be looking for a gas station. Don't wait till that needle hits that little red mark or get even an eighth of a tank. I found that out the hard way 2 times.
I just looked on a site that tells you the lowest gas prices in the U.S. There are actually a couple states that are below $1 a gallon.
Really?
Somebody told me
Cleveland, Ohio has it for 94 cents a gallon.
Somebody told me a couple of weeks ago that gas is going to drop below $1. I think it was Mike
There's-
Bass that told me that.
Not in California, it won't.
Yeah, let's see. Ohio's got a couple places that are below $1. Kentucky and that's the two that's mentioning right here. That is below $1 right now.
I wonder how
London-
gas can be that low in them other states when South Louisiana is one of the biggest producers of gasoline. That's where all the trucks are coming from. Texas and Louisiana is the biggest producers of gasoline. All the refineries are over here. Most of them, I mean, you know.
I don't know, but it's that's what it's saying on a couple sites.
I mean, they got some refineries in Oklahoma and all that. Don't get me wrong. You know, your big oil states. You know, big states with a lot of oil wells. Oklahoma, yeah. North Dakota or South Dakota. You know, that's full of oil wells up in that area. A lot of natural gas wells, but you know, quite a few oil wells too up in North and South Dakota. If you're in a jet aerial plane and you flying over the Dakotas, it's lit up, and the Dakotas are not that populated. You know, it's you know, with huge cities like New York and all that. You know, but North Dakota or wherever that big shale is, where all the wells are, that's lit up. All the flares from the and the lights from the production areas, that's lit up like New York City and Las Vegas combined.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, price gouging. They taking advantage of us. Yeah. And we producing it down here. Louisiana is known. The offshore waters of Louisiana and Texas are known for the biggest gas refineries and, you know, intake of oil in the United States. Anybody can Google that. Yeah, but you can't get single ply toilet paper for $10 a roll. Yeah, no, you can't buy it for $50 a roll down here because they ain't got none. Stores don't have them.
I knew I should have switched from coins to toilet paper.
I'll tell you what.
Right now, so
we're gonna have some 4th of July sales, then garage sales everywhere around July 4th or after July 4th. We're gonna have some big old yard sales, and they're gonna have clearance sale. And they're gonna have stacks and stacks of toilet paper on them big old Walmart fold-out white tables.
Toilet paper, gloves, and masks.
Yeah.
I still can't see the toilet paper. I don't understand it.
Yeah, why are they stacking up on that? I mean, well, I've got a theory behind that. Okay, I got a train trying to sneak up on me. I heard him about a mile down the road. He's one of them with the loud horns. I got to mute myself. Y'all entertain the crowd. Do a song and dance.
Woo woo! Chicka 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 chicka. Train.
Now.
Get me on out of this place. Train.
I noticed a big T when you started talking. The avatar for Badger started flickering.
Yeah, it
Boom,
did.
boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. It's not flickering now.
Try it one more time.
Yada, yada, yada.
There it goes.
Oh, that's him doing something in the background. Then that's not me.
Oh, okay.
I haven't nothing else on.
How's the weather back there, guys? Slacker, stacker.
Oh,
Hey, what's up, Slacker?
Slacker, did you get my birthday wish online?
Kathy Durbin.
Well, thank you very much, Slacker Stacker. Happy birthday to you too, my brother. It was Slacker Stacker's birthday too.
Kathy Durbin, do you sell the toilet paper sheets that have the hole already punched in the middle?
I know that one. That's older than dinosaur shit.
Maybe we should start putting bidets in our bathrooms now.
Hey, don't kick kick on a bidet. I got one in my bathroom.
Don't throw your catalogs away, people.
Lots better. Yeah, hey, them sheets of toilet paper with the hole in the middle. Put that toilet paper down over your finger like that. You clean your butt with your finger, and then you prop that toilet paper up to clean your finger off.
Yeah.
Those that are pre-punched are so much nicer.
The pre-punch holes, yeah, they are. Yeah.
Hey, you live in Uptown when you got those.
Yeah, but hey, there's a way to you fold that toilet paper in half, okay? Then you fold it again in quarters, and you take that corner, not the edge corners. You take it and you just tear off, or you snip off a little bit of that corner. When you unfold it, you have a hole right in the middle for your finger to go through. Yeah.
The one thing I noticed about grocery stores is they don't have the sales like they do for.
They don't.
They used to have all the tags up for loss leaders. Because I used to work grocery store and I know what they're doing. Is they're not price gouging, but they're not also.
They got full retail on everything.
Yep. That's where they're making their money.
Yeah. Full MSRP. Manufacturer suggests retail price, like on a car.
One guy got on TV and says, "Why is it this pandemic is hurting the most people at the bottom? The hard, the working man, the working woman, the man with a family, the woman with a family, and there's no safety net for everybody."
I don't think there's a safety net big enough to hold me, though.
Oh, God. Boy, that was fast. That was quick, Big T.
That's all right, Big T. I'm right behind you.
They better get 3 or 4 and put them on top of each other to catch my big butt.
I got a buddy of mine. He's homeschooling his kids right now so they can go to the 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, and all that, what have you. And he said, I'm homeschooling my kids and all that and everything. He said, me and my wife are doing it. He said, I got, so far, I got 2 kids that got expelled, and one of the teachers got fired for drinking on the job.
It's funny you say that I've had so many people tell me how hard it is to teach, their own kids. I said, try 35 in a classroom with different personalities and different attention spans.
Yeah.
Hector, have you got any hair?
I'm afraid so. As a matter of fact, I haven't gone to a barbershop and get my hair cut.
He has a full head of hair. He hadn't pulled it all out yet from all them kids he's been teaching for that many years.
I used to have hair.
What?
Yeah,
I'm not talking to you, woman.
Hey, when it's bad? When you're homeschooling 3 kids at your house, you're homeschooling your kids, and one of them little freaking brats call in a bomb threat.
Oh, well, I'll tell you one thing. the amount of time that kids have been taken off is going to be a big havoc when they return to school, because I know when
I
they
think
have long-term behavior issues, and we had them bad before. I'm not going to say it's going to be worse, but it's going to be challenging to see how the kids behave when they come back. Either they're going to appreciate school and learn a lot faster, a lot more, or they're gonna want to stay home.
are these kids going to have to end up having to repeat this year, or are
No,
they going to?
no, sir, no, sir. They're going for my district and for my when I'm here in my state. No, they're not going to prevent it. I suggested it. I said this should keep the kids another
How
year.
can they go back and be behind like that, though?
Well, to tell you the truth, the kids are already behind as it is.
Yeah.
In my district, most of the kids are not at grade level. As a
They
matter of
haven't
fact,
been to grade level here in Tennessee forever. When I moved to Tennessee and was a teenager starting high school, I'd already had the classes at sophomores and seniors, or juniors and seniors. All of them really were taking that. So I was way ahead.
yeah, I went to private school, and I've taught all classes and all subjects almost in all grades, and I can tell you the kind of work I had in private school was nothing compared to public school.
Public
Okay.
schools in Virginia are way ahead.
Yeah.
You can see.
One of my, well, down here, the kids are gonna go back to school. They're gonna make up so they can go to the next grade. You know, like the seniors down here so far, they will graduate. Okay, they have enough credits to graduate. You know, it was only a month left. Well, some of them not even that. You know, some of them that were only going a half a day to high school. You know, some of them had that job uh, exemption, you know, elective and all that. So,
Well, I know most of the seniors that are within, let's say, 5 or 10 credits. I think they are going to move them up. But the thing is, in college, if they weren't taking courses online, they're not going to get credit for the classes that they didn't take in the years they should have been in the following fall. So I don't know how that's going to work out. You're right, Seven Wonders. You're right. No more participation trophies. They earn the grade.
Good.
The funny thing is
right.
that
Yeah.
we were told that even if a student didn't turn in his work in, we still had to give him a 59%. That was my old district.
Oh no, you gotta earn your grades.
Well, I can't see anybody getting paid at a job an hourly rate, and you sit on your butt and get paid X amount of dollars for every hour you work. You don't work. That's not teaching them anything. Well, do you hurt their esteem? I said, well, you know, when you fall off a horse, what do you do to get riding a horse? You get back on it. There's pushing, and there's coddling, and then there's motivating.
Yeah.
And there's a difference between all four. This is the fourth one. You don't do nothing, you leave them alone. That doesn't work very well.
Pat you on the back for everything you do.
Yes, sir.
You know.
You're right about that.
Well, actually, Kathy, the seniors down here, they have enough credits because they go in school early, and then they get out or early. Okay, they were going to graduate at the end of April anyway, so all they got to do is take. They're going to graduate. They might have to take a little, what they call it, a remedial course, or you know, or a couple of other tests, you know, and boom, yeah. Well, in my area, you know, within 100 miles from me. You know, to the left, right, north, south, all
Well,
that.
yeah, I know some seniors are able to do that because they work. Some of the they take certain courses that give them extra credits and all like that towards graduation, but not all seniors are going to be able to graduate early.
Yeah,
Well, even if this didn't happen, seniors do not graduate because they've been falling behind since freshman year. So they're going to be taking classes anyway in order to catch up. I mean, I met two students. They couldn't be called seniors because they were 20-year-olds.
yeah, right. Well, in some cases down here, in certain schools, the young ones, like third, fourth grade, they're gonna have to go back since they more or less on their summer vacation right now. Okay, their summer break. Their summer break is gonna get cut short. They're not gonna go back at the end of August. They're gonna go back like in July. They're gonna go back to school. They're gonna catch up, and then they're gonna get promoted to the next grade, like say from the third grade to the fourth grade, and then boom, guess what? School's back in session. You're gonna be in the fourth grade the next few days.
Hey, Cajun, see what Seven Wonders says in his statement? Yeah, that's what our generation used to do. Now they just cry until someone coddles them and then gives them a candy bar or something. Well, those kids also, the parents are, and I don't want to say all parents, but some parents defend their kids to the hilt. Well,
Yeah.
he doesn't understand. He doesn't know what to do. I mean,
Seven Wonders made a point right there.
yeah. It sure did. Sure did.
Like, hey, I got friends of mine. I have friends of mine. Their kids are like, what? I can't go to school, and then these kids are like in the sixth grade, and want to go to the seventh grade. They want their education.
But
Like,
good night,
what?
David.
I'm not going to the seventh grade. No. So they studying online or what have you. Doing whatever you call it, and so and the parents are all for it. Their parents are all for it. So
Another thing too is sometimes I believe that our school boards, our administration, our principals, vice principals, they're almost afraid of the parents at times. I mean, I don't know what else it could be because every time a child complains, it's never their fault. It's never they disrupted the class. They never hit the kid in the back of the head or they trip somebody or they're just acting up. And if you say something, then you have to counsel them. You have to give them a warning. You give them a focus, and then you tell them to stop, and then you counsel them again. At a third time, you got to call the parents, tell them what's going on. I mean, there's a lot of steps that teachers do in order to fix
They
that.
don't have any right to, they can't discipline them like we were disciplined.
what's up,
Well,
BC Coins? What's
Hi,
going
BC.
on, Marmy? How you doing, man? How you feeling right now?
Mr. Badger, I don't know how some people and they're growing up. I mean, my dad was strict. I mean, totally strict.
Well, I mean,
But,
they didn't beat us.
but I think we were more told and expected that if we're paying an extra amount of dollars that you to go to private school, and I'm paying taxes for public school, and I'm going to send you to public school. I'd rather save that money and send you to public school. I'm already paying it for it. And my dad used to do this as a threat, and he never did. But man, if we come home with a C, my dad would say, "You're not trying hard enough."
Yeah. Hey, all right. Good night, David Blakely.
Hey, David.
Good night, Mr. Blakely.
Well, I didn't have any choice or a chance to go to private school or nothing like that. So, but I never had a bad grade.
Well, there's reasons why my parents pulled me and my four brothers and sisters out of public school because we weren't treated very well by the teachers and a few other things. So my parents thought it'd be better to take them and go someplace that was hard. I mean, at third grade, I was already learning how to do Latin.
How do teachers now expect the kids to learn anything? They've got a computer in their hand.
No, they have a phone in their hand. It looks
That's
like a
what I think,
computer.
computer in their hand, a phone. They have all the answers to everything right there.
That's
How do they learn?
fine. That's fine as long as they remember what they looked up and read. It's
But that's
it's
not be the way to do it. They
well,
should know how to get there without that.
I mean, YouTube's a great example. I mean, I tell my students, you want to know something, go look at YouTube. You want to fix something, go to YouTube. You want to know what minerals look like, go to YouTube. You want to see an experiment, go to YouTube. You can put anything in there. You don't have
Yeah.
to read it. I mean, I did a 6-cylinder head, how to do the valve clearance. I didn't know how to do it, so I went to YouTube, and this guy had a 235 motor, single carb engine, and he was showing how to do the clearances. I didn't know how to do it before, and the guy who wanted to do it was going to cost me $600 just to do the valve clearance. I'm going, that's crazy. So I saw a few of them, and as long as you retain the knowledge, it's fine. But it's not when you use it as a crutch.
Well, that's just it. Most of
Yeah.
them use it for a crutch. 90% of them seems like.
You know, the other thing too is I like listening to old folk, like my dad's contemporaries or older people than I am. I know I'm getting there in my age, but gardening, canning, curing, cooking, all those things that my dad grew up during the Depression era, is getting to be lost. So that's something that I'm trying to learn myself.
What's up, EVG Hobbies? How you doing, mon ami?
Well, Hector, my dad was a professional cook, so I started learning how to cook it, when I was 10 years old.
Awesome.
And I mean, I'm almost 52 now, so 40 years of cooking. So I know my way around a kitchen. I won't let Mama T in my kitchen. I told her she's not allowed in my kitchen.
Well, look at Cajun. He cooks. I cook Mexican style and Italian and American barbecue. It's not southern. It's not southern type of cooking, but it's Tex-Mex and Mexican and American barbecue and California style. But
Yeah.
I learned to cook because my mom said, "What are you gonna do if you don't get married soon? Who's gonna feed you?"
Me. So
I learned to cook because I was a little fat kid. That's the reason I learned how to cook.
Me too.
feed yourself. So let me see. EVG said, I know some of you have not entered in the 10-ounce silver bar giveaway yet. But EVG, I just sent you a link. If you want to jump up in here, you're more than welcome, my friend. VC Coins, you got an invite, but you said you're still coughing a lot, so you jump on next time. Okay, not a big deal. Yeah, VC, Missy had a high fever and coughing a lot, but that was from a sinus infection and strep throat. It wasn't the coronavirus. She got tested for that. That came in negative.
EVG,
And we have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Well, that's our regular thing anyway. It was supposed to be yesterday, but it's tomorrow. They postponed it. So
EVG, I'll look at your. I didn't get a notification of that, but I'll go back and look at your channel and look at the giveaway. I'll check it later.
yeah, I saw it, but I didn't enter it. I might. I haven't been entering a lot of giveaways lately. As y'all can tell, I haven't been winning. Everybody was like, man, Cajun is one of the luckiest guys on YouTube, winning giveaways and this and that.
Michael
I
Joe
used
does.
to win a lot of giveaways, but I was in a lot of streams and guess a lot on stuff. And then knowledge. Knowledge gets you there.
Yeah.
But I'd win a lot, and guess what? I would donate my prize to somebody else. I would.
BC Coin said he had the COVID-19.
Yeah, he sure did.
I did not know that.
We were talking about that earlier. BC had the coronavirus.
And
Very
Orta. Hey,
And
you're my friend.
how you doing? Another train.
BC's about the same, or he is the same age as you and I, right in there.
Hey, Mr. Badger, in your area, Tennessee, are you guys more like in the hills or more in flat city?
I am more in the country.
Country? Cool.
Uh,
Because my house right behind my fence is where the county starts, and I've got almost 1,000 acres of almonds and vineyards and
great.
Pomeranians. I mean, not Pomeranians, persimmons.
Pomeranians.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, pomegranate. He meant, but it wasn't that. It was persimmons.
Yeah.
Now, yeah,
Persimmons are
persimmons.
good. They're good.
Persimmons grow a lot over there. We got wild persimmons down here. The little
ones.
The little small native Louisiana.
Yeah.
We call they're the Louisiana native persimmons.
Yeah, we have the what they call Albertas. They're like almost like the size of a baseball.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's the Asian persimmons. We
Mhm.
got a lot of them down here too. A lot of trees. Not orchards though. Not orchards.
Well,
Just,
we have a lot of raisin and a lot of vineyards here. We have about just in my town we have about 13 or 14 vineyards wineries.
in the wintertime when all the leaves are gone off to the trees and all that, man, you can see the persimmons and big persimmons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. They look like big orange trees, you know.
What I like is pumpkin pie. This is my favorite. One of my favorites.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
well yeah,
pumpkin pie.
you can make pies, jam.
Oh yeah, I make a
persimmon
awesome
pies,
pie.
persimmon jam, persimmon jelly. Oh yeah, you can do a lot with persimmon. Or you eat them raw.
Those persimmons before it's ripe.
Was that?
Have you ever bit one of those persimmons before it got ripe?
No, you
No,
should.
Puckered by power.
They sour.
You're puckered by golly.
Yeah.
Just draw them lips up to your eyeball.
You gotta wait till almost till the leaves fall off the trees. It depends on which persimmon tree we're talking about.
Ed Order says he's hungry.
I'm hungry too. I'm gonna go get something.
Yeah, me too. I was thinking about that right now. My wife made thumbprints, which is one of my favorite all-time Christmas cookies, and she made them today.
She made what?
Thumbprints, strawberry thumbprints.
Oh no. You said strawberry. Nope.
Really?
Strawberry thumbprints. What's that?
It's a cookie that you put your thumb in it to make the cookie, and then
And then you put some strawberry jam in it.
Yep.
Yeah. I remember those cookies. No, it's just a strawberry flavored.
It's actual strawberry.
Oh, okay. You could buy them in the stores. Years ago, I remember that.
Mr. Big T, what's wrong with strawberries?
Well, it's nothing wrong with strawberries.
Uh-huh.
I like the taste of strawberries, but my stomach and strawberries do not get along.
As the seeds in the strawberry?
I don't know what it is, but whenever I eat strawberries, they make me want to puke.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
We buy them by the boxes here.
Yeah, by the flats, them big flats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
down
buy
here,
Mama in season so she can make her strawberry shortcake, but myself, I won't eat them. I mean, the taste is good, but they make me sick.
You want to hear a funny story? My dad was in World War II in the Philippines, and the only thing after they had the K rations already run out, they had to eat local stuff like bananas, coconut. Well, my dad doesn't like coconut and bananas. At the time he was in the service, but when he came home, he got used to eating them again. But he used to, when you eat 1,200 hot dogs and you smell hot dogs the next time again, you don't want to eat hot dog. Well, it took my dad to do that. Well, when I was born, there's a story that says my dad took me to the doctor and my mom took me to the doctor because they couldn't figure out why I didn't like bananas. And he says, well, I don't like broccoli. It's the same thing. It's not a big deal.
Growing up, when I was a kid and my dad was around the house, we used to have to eat eggs. We're always made to eat eggs and all like that. And at a certain age, I stopped eating eggs. I refused to eat them.
Hmm.
And it wasn't until I was a senior in high school before I started eating eggs again.
Did you have them homegrown? The eggs?
Yeah, we could. I
Oh.
mean, I lived on a farm. I grew up on 100 acres.
Oh, okay.
We had 3 family homes on 100 acres, and my granny had chickens galore out there, so we always got fresh eggs.
Well, you want to hear
But
something funny? My granddaughter doesn't like bananas like I don't. She spits
Do
it out
what?
of it. My granddaughter does not like bananas. Like I don't like bananas. It's like funny because my daughter will eat it. My dad will, but it skipped me and my granddaughter. We don't like bananas. We spit it out. I mean, I can taste bananas. If I smell it, I get what's the word in English? In Spanish is asco. Well, you know when I told you the 1,200 hot dogs, you eat 1,200 and you get sick. The next time you smell hot dogs, it makes you sick. That
Yeah,
kind of
yeah, yeah. We call that the marivons.
say it again. Say it
The
again.
the marivons in French.
Oh, we just call it asco in Spanish.
Oh,
But
okay.
Hector, no disrespect. I mean, you sit there. How do you say it in English, but you don't have a Spanish accent? And that's what when you say, "How do you say that in English?" And I'm like, "You got a perfect English accent without the Spanish accent." I mean, it just
It's because sometimes I have a mental block, and
yeah,
my dad taught us that when we were kids growing up, we need to speak Spanish the way Spanish is spoken and respect the English because that's where we're raised. You know, we're
yeah,
Americans. So when I speak to other people in Spanish, they want to know what part of Mexico I was born. I said I wasn't. I was born here in California. Well, where was your dad born? He was born up in the hills. He's a mountain folk. And he goes, "What?" I said, "Yep." I said, "Where was your grandpa from?" I said, "San Francisco." When was he born? So I'm really my kids are fourth and fifth generation Americans. You know,
yeah.
and people see me and they say, "Oh, border brother," but when I open my mouth, they think, "Oh, you're an American." I said, "Yeah." Then when I go to Mexico and I speak Spanish, they said, "What part of Mexico are you from?" And I said, "California." No.
Well, see, like a lot of people, yeah, I'm up here in Pennsylvania, but I'm from Florida,
Uh-huh.
so it's like,
Is there a
yeah,
Floridian accent?
believe it or not, yes, there is.
Kind
Is
of. Yeah.
it
Yeah.
more country, like more closer to when you get to the northern border of Florida, or is it more
When you get
Caribbean?
okay, Florida, depending on how it's set up and where you live at, you
Uh-huh.
have different dialects. Okay, where I'm from, it's everybody's just backwoods old country folk.
Uh-huh.
Like Cajun. We're not bayou people, but we're all a bunch of country boys. We like our the 4-wheel drives and all like that. And you got a lot of them that talk like this. You got that real country southern accent.
Believe it or not, one of my buddies that I used to work with, he passed away years ago, but when we used to talk to him, his nickname was Killer. That was his nickname. And he was born here in the valley, and he spoke and talked like a person from Texas. I said, "Richard, where did you get the accent?" I said, "Well, all my folks and all my family and my friends all came from another state, in the southern states." And he just grew up that way, and that's how he stayed.
Yeah. Well, see, my thing is, I grew up a lot in we lived in Tampa, we've lived in California, and I've lived in Tennessee, and so learning to live in bigger cities.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when I lived in Memphis, the first time I had people telling me, asking me, "Where are you from?" Now you think, Memphis, all the Southern accents there. I was getting told that I had a strong Southern accent,
Right.
but being in different sales jobs over the years, you start learning to enunciate.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people don't believe me, until I tell them that I have no teeth, because most people you hear with teeth that have no teeth don't speak that clearly. But I taught myself to speak more clearly when I had my teeth pulled out.
Right.
And with
AVG.
working sales jobs, I always learned you have to learn to talk to your customers in a very
Professional manner.
professional
Proper
manner.
way. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I made a mistake one time, and I saw someone of my same background, and I spoke to him in a way that he understood. I mean, he took me aside and said, "Hey, when we're by ourselves, that's cool, but in front of everybody else, let's keep it on the slow side." And I'm going, "Okay," and I
Yeah,
learned that real quick.
EBG has a heavy Wisconsin
Wisconsin
accent.
accent.
Wisconsin accent. Wisconsin. He sure does.
Now, Juan Jimenez, you look at him. I mean, he's half Puerto Rican and half Canadian,
Mhm.
but from his Puerto Rican side, he doesn't know any Spanish. He knows one or two words, and that's about it.
He knows all the bad words.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
first thing. That's the first thing I learned in English was all the bad words.
There's like people in Minnesota. You can tell. I can tell if somebody's from Minnesota by the way they talk. Because I know some people from Minnesota, Minnesota. But and then like Virginia, when they say instead of saying home, like I'm at home, they say I'm at home. It's kind of like home instead of home. Like hope, home, like a garden hoe, home. It's like whom. A little bit differentiating on that right there. I can tell when people are from like Virginia and that area right there. So
Yeah, I usually adapt the way I talk depending on where I'm at, who I'm around, and
right, like say,
yeah,
hey, if I would move to Australia for 4 or 5 years, guess what? When I would come back down here, I would have that accent big time because I'm that type of person that would pick it up.
me too.
I'm
That's
that
what I
type of
hear.
person that would just start talking like that by listening to that lingo over there, and I would pick it up that easy. I would be a good actor, you know.
Well, yeah, the thing is, most people, now, they don't really know exactly where I'm from. They're like, well, where are you from? Well, I'm from Florida, but I live in Pennsylvania. So, I mean, and living in big cities, I don't have the country twang anymore. I mean, I
Yeah.
can add it in there when I talk.
I always knew you were from down south. I
Yeah, well,
always knew, and a lot of people asked you if you were from Florida in your streams. Hey, you're from Florida, huh? You said,
yeah.
yeah.
Well,
And
I
you
have
said,
always
I recognize
mentioned,
your accent.
yeah.
Well, it's
But
just like when I go to, well, you ever see that commercial on TV that shows that car that parked itself, and
yes,
the actors all talking, and they're all saying "park my car." Well, they're all from Boston, and they start mentioning,
yeah,
yeah, it's in Boston.
Park my
But
car in
it's
the
but the same,
yard.
yeah, same thing in California. You can tell a person from Los Angeles. You can tell a person from San Diego. You can tell
Yeah.
a person from Riverside or Bakersfield or Central Valley or even San Francisco. You can just tell. Oh, you're from the Bay Area. I mean, there's just a certain
I lived in
method.
California in the early '70s, and a little town called Sassoon.
Mm-hmm. I've heard of it.
We lived there. What was it? '74 through '70s. I was in kindergarten and first grade in California.
Mm. The funny thing is that since I speak Spanish and I have a background in Latin, I can understand French, Portuguese, Castilian Spanish, which is different than Spanish that I know from Mexico.
Yeah, the Castilian Spanish. Yep, that
It's
was
a That's a very formal. They say vosotros, which we don't use that in California. And matter of fact, some of my family still use the word for a truck. They say troca, and it's not. My grandfather would probably hit us in the back of the head if he ever heard us say those kind of words. We never could use slang words for Spanish, just
Castilian
like English.
Spanish. came from the emperor at that point in time. He had what they call a
A lisp.
lisp,
A lisp.
a lisp, and he wanted everybody to talk like him. That's where Castilian Spanish came from.
Well, actually, it's the phonetic part, not so much the language, because everything is corazón, mezcla, and it's all. I have friends that live in Spain right now. Actually, two
Yeah.
friends. I haven't
So yeah, but
seen them in a while, but when they do
the
come
reason
home,
he done that, so says, rumors or whatever, so says is because nobody could make fun of the way he talked because of his lisp. Lisp.
yeah, seven wonders. You're
Lisp.
correct. And as a matter of fact, Japanese is the closest language to Spanish in the formation of tongue placements and muscle groups that use certain sounds. My sister is a speech pathologist, and she said that she noticed that a lot of the sounds that she was, because she had Japanese kids in her classes and north of my town here, and they don't speak Japanese, but they picked up Spanish really well and really fast because they can actually speak the language.
I've got a nephew that's actually he's actually a teacher, and right now, before he started working with a school, he was actually teaching little Chinese children how to speak English over the internet.
Mm-hmm.
But that was his job. I mean, well, actually, once he finally got his master's, he actually got accepted to start working at a school, and then this thing hit. But luckily, he still got his online thing where he's still teaching kids over, and he makes $28 an hour.
Yep.
To sit there and teach
half-hour classes.
Half-hour classes. Yep.
Yeah.
His day starts at like 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah. I'm thinking about doing that as it is. I'm staying up late anyway. So if this my two jobs that fall through, the teaching job now or what's the other one? Oh, the census. If those two fall through, then I'm gonna go online.
Yeah. Well, he likes it. I mean, he's 24. He did all of his college work online. Got his bachelor's and his master's all online. And he'd have to go down to Panama City to take the test. That he needed to take. Certain tests you have to go in person and take it at a school.
Okay, VG. See you later. Have a good one, guy.
But I mean, he does good with it. I mean, and he's got, he grew up in the little town that I grew up in. Now he's got a strong Southern accent, and my sister, her being around there, and she didn't have that strong of a Southern accent, but she's been living there in the hometown now for 20 years now, close to 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's picked up, she's got the strong Southern accent now and all like that. And I've moved away from there and I don't have the accent anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least I don't hear it. Even though Mama T calls me an old hillbilly.
Yeah, and it's funny in the custom for me when I hear somebody from the South. It's so, and I mean, I do it now even when someone's older, but it's always yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am.
Yeah, I've noticed that you real respectful, and that's the way I was taught too. You respect your elders, and I don't know how old you are, Hector. So
I'm almost 64.
How old?
64.
You're older than me, so
yes, sir.
I mean, by your voice, you sound more like you're in your 30s.
Yeah, I've had that. People tell me a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something. As the way I feel right now, if this is what retirement's like, I'm not gonna make it. It's just too slow a pace for me,
That's why
Is your census job over with yet, or what?
I hate being disabled at my age. I hate being disabled at this age. And
Well, I've been lucky. I I have a few things, I can fix, but it's nothing that would prevent me from working. As a matter of fact,
yeah,
I had a chance to go. I had an email from my old union working in a grocery store. They said that if he wanted me to return to work, I told my wife, and she goes, "Hell no, work in the grocery store." That would have been good. It would have been fun.
I
Now,
did grocery store work, and I actually liked grocery store work.
Yeah, so did I.
Well, not when I worked at Walmart, but when I lived in Memphis, I
Uh,
worked at a grocery store there that actually catered to rich people. And
Piggly
I
Wiggly.
actually no, no, it was actually called Cecil's.
I've never understood how that name got around to be such a very popular Southern market.
Yeah, Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah, I didn't
Piggly Wiggly, and there's another one called IGA, Independent Grocers Association.
see.
yeah.
They also came to California, in Southern California. I worked at Gelson's. Gelson's was the Beverly Hills of grocery stores, and I worked there one time, and they had chandeliers and carpet in front of the check stands. They had a box boy for every register. No one was allowed to go outside without an escort. Especially if it was.
The grocery store that I worked at in Memphis was like that, and it was nothing for me to come into work sometimes and see a Rolls Royce or a limo
Yeah,
parked right
yeah.
out by the front door with the maid or butler in there doing the shopping.
Where were Piggly Wigglies originated from?
Atlanta.
Wasn't it on the East Coast somewhere? Atlanta, Georgia, or yeah, because there's not a lot of Piggly Wigglies out and about anymore. We still have some in South Louisiana. In South Louisiana, there's Piggly Wigglies all over, but they individually own. They have the franchise. Okay.
A Piggly Wiggly? Really?
Actually, Piggly Wiggly started in Memphis in 1916.
Okay. But yeah, we still have Piggly Wigglies in South Louisiana. We still do. I can name you a bunch of them just in my area over here.
And we have one in my
On
hometown.
Echo Road in Mammoth, they got bought out. Well, I say bought out. They changed the name. Mr. Russell Lyons' brother, I think, bought it. It's called Lyons Market, but it's still Piggly Wiggly. It's still a type of like IGA store.
Seven
And,
Wonders.
My hometown has a Piggly Wiggly and an IGA. That's the grocery stores there.
We have a Ralph's. We have Save Marts. We have Vaughn's. It used to be Vaughn's, and we have.
What you said, Ralph's?
Ralph's. Yeah, Ralph's.
Oh, Ralph's.
I've heard of Ralph's. Yeah, I've heard of Ralph's.
Oh, I never heard of that one.
Yeah, Lucky Stores. They're owned by what's that group called? Oh, geez, I forgot about it. Lucky Stores. Arden Group was my company. But look at what Seven Wonders says. He tells me he's closing in on 50. And he's making him feel old. I said, yeah, right. At not even 50. Shoot, I got a truck older than me.
I'm 56 now.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, yesterday I was 56.
Did you guys see all the heritage auction coins they're putting up in videos? There's tons of them right now. For the last 3 days, they've been posting all these videos.
No, I haven't noticed it.
They got you talking about coin channels that are posting videos? Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, Albertsons owns a lot of them down here. Rayleigh's is another one. Safeway. As a matter of fact, Safeway is called Pack and Save also.
Now, I'll tell you what, the best grocery store there is to find is a Publix. Publix is a southern store, but let me tell you, they have some of the best subs and fried chicken in there. Oh my God, their deli department, you won't find a deli department like that.
They had a Publix in Pascagoula, Mississippi. They had a Publix. It was a smaller one though. It wasn't one of the bigger ones.
Now you guys, now for sure you guys are making me hungry.
We got
And
this
then, yeah, over in the West, they have Safeway stores and Fry's.
Fries, yeah.
The two biggest grocery store supermarkets out there, Fry's and Safeway.
Hey, Mike, what do you have the stores in Tennessee? What kind of names of grocery stores do you have there?
And we have Wrigley, we got IGA,
IGA, okay.
Food City, Food Line, Alden, all those.
Kroger's.
Kroger's, yeah, I heard of them.
That's about it. Well, we got Save-A-Lot and Fresh and Low.
We have these big box stores. They're called Food for Less, and
It's kind of like our Fresh and Low and Fresh and Low and Save-A-Lot.
you know, a lot of times I like going to the small markets because one, they're not crowded. Two, they're local people, you know, that you probably know from growing up. And these big stores, I mean, they're so busy you can't even know anybody. When I was working in a grocery store, every customer that came in, I knew them by their name, their first name, last name, their kids' names, their wife's names. You know.
Well, when I worked at the grocery store in Memphis, Cecil's, like I said, even though they catered to the rich, I worked there, a couple different times, and you get to know the people by name. And this was back whenever you walked somebody out, did a carry out for them, they were allowed to tip. Nowadays,
you can't tip.
You're not allowed to tip. And in fact, some grocery stores actually make the people wear a tag that says we do not accept tips.
You know, the funny thing is too, because we're a union, we couldn't accept tips.
Well, I wasn't union, but I mean, I got my first tattoo from tips that I made working at a grocery store.
It's funny you say that because I used to get invited to a lot of parties, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, whatever.
Hold on. One sec, guys. One sec.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to mute myself and I'm going to be away for about 10 minutes. I'm going to let y'all have the stream. Big T, you know what to do. Okay. You the boss. All right. So I'm going to mute myself and then I'll be back in a little bit. 10 minutes.
All right. Cajun is leaving. That means everybody strip.
Yeah. No. So, I'm just going, like I said earlier, we have our annual 3-month, annual bull butter, our regular 3-month, quarterly, annually, whatever you want to call it, doctor's appointment tomorrow. It was yesterday, but it got canceled until tomorrow. Well, today, actually, Thursday. So, anyway, I got my bath water run and I'm going to go soak in the hot tub and I'll be back in about 10 minutes, something like that. Cause I already shaved, so I got to go just wash my head, and boom, y'all have the stream. So
all right.
In a minute.
Well, I haven't shaved in 3 weeks.
I haven't shaved since the charity auction.
Okay. All this right here, Hector. Just that. Then I trimmed that too. All right. Ask anybody in here. Ask anybody, especially who was it that said, "Oh my God, Cajun, you are part grizzly bear."
Oh, that was said in my stream the other night. I forgot who it was that said that, but somebody said you were part of grizzly bear.
It wasn't but 2 weeks ago. You were clean shaven. I mean, baby butt smooth. And look at your face, man. You are part bear. I'm like, yep, that just grows. I mean, it does. I wish somebody would grow up there. Hey, Kellen L, how you doing? Lady Kid.
This is growing fast, but this right here.
Oh yeah, this right here, and look, I just clipped all that off earlier. I mean, like what, a couple hours ago? Well, 2 hours and 30 minutes ago, I did anyway, right before I got up on here. But
It
as
looks
you
like
can
you did it
see,
again.
that's 3 weeks right there, and then I trim that. Oh yeah, they
Oh,
grow
baby
fast.
face. Look at that. Look at that baby face.
Hi, Lady Kid Nichols.
Okay, this is me, Big T.
Yeah.
The 30-year-old Mexican guy. That's him.
Oh man, it's okay because even my dad, when he was 93, the doctor came in one time, a new one, looks at my dad and looks at the chart, looks at my dad, looks at the chart, and he goes, "Are you sure this is correct?" And they're telling it to the nurse, "Yep." When my dad was 93, he looked like he was 73.
Oh,
My grandfather at 94, when he passed away, still had a head full of hair that, yeah, you wouldn't believe a 94-year-old would have.
No, that's the funny thing because my dad had no hair, and I have full hair.
My dad had full head of hair. My grandfather had a full head of hair.
I mean,
Now,
this is me now.
all right,
now
Seven. All right,
on
Seven Wonders. You got me on
my
that
mom's
one.
side,
Sorry, Cajun
my
family
mom's
issue.
side, my grandfather was bald. My mom had thin hair. My granny had thin hair. My grandfather's brother had, was bald.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm starting to see where I'm starting to recede some right here.
Believe it or not, my hair was thicker than it is now when I was younger.
Well, when mine gets long, I mean, I love it long. Mama T doesn't like it long. But after 20 years of used to having it short, VC coins, it was just cut a month ago. So,
Oh, VC, you ought to go back and watch that. He had a George Jefferson hairdo there for a while.
Yeah.
He looked good in it too. He sported that well.
I did it all night for 14 hours.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
was a good sport about it.
That auction, that benefit auction, that's
Hey, hold on.
when I clean shaped, baby face cleaned everything. Mustache, goatee, all that. How much I got for that? $120 for that? Somebody donate? Somebody
160.
Was it?
160
Yeah.
for my
Oh,
beard.
yours?
Yeah, mine. Yeah, I think it was $120 or something. Somebody bid on that for me to clean shave, baby butt clean. I think it was about $120 or something.
Yeah, I used to have one of those Fu Manchus.
Right there.
No, but
that's
look
where
at
I shaved my head at the auction.
yeah, but look at the head. Look at his head.
That's what I like.
Yeah, George Jefferson.
I think he should have.
Okay, let me turn the brightness down on this. Then you'll be able to see it better.
He was
The
bald
folks
on
on my dad's
top.
side died in their 60s and 70s. My mother turned.
Look.
Whoa!
Hector. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Hector. Yeah.
Yes.
Look at that upside down bowl cut.
Seven Wonders.
But-
Is your mom still alive at 107? That is awesome.
My mom's mother, his grandma.
Oh, his mom's
grandma
mother.
turned 107 on the 4th. Wow.
That is awesome. My dad promised to be 100, but he did the best he could.
They had a 102-year-old lady one time that was on TV, and the reporter said, "What do you attribute your nice age to?" She says, "Well, I still smoke a corncob pipe. I drink wine regular. I drink whiskey every now and then." And she said, "I eat well." And that's all she said.
That's good. Yeah.
You know, which wine, hey, a lot of people attribute Olays to wine.
Seven Wonders hasn't mentioned one thing about his head of hair. I wonder.
So anyway, all right, guys.
All right, go take your bath.
Yeah, I'm not
Go
getting.
take your biannual bath.
Yeah.
No, that's my that's from my doctor's appointment every 3 months. I'll take a bath every Saturday, whether I need it or not. Yeah, right.
Lady Kid Nichols says, "Hey, Mike, Seven, VC, me, everyone else."
Yeah, Lady Kid Nichols. She's been in a couple of my live streams. She comes in Big T's live stream and all that. But good person. But let me see something here. Hold on. Let me check something out. Nope, I still can't do it.
No, it's
Nope,
not
no.
changed
Hey,
yet.
y'all look up Lady Kid and please go check Lady Kid Nichols out. I know you can't go to the channel right now because of the YouTube
I
button.
just did. No, but I copied her name and put it in another YouTube channel, and
There
I
you
put it
go.
in search.
Yeah, y'all please go check out Lady Kid Nichols and
I'm already subscribed to her.
support. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Well,
Oh yeah, Betty White. Oh boy, yeah,
well, Badger, you're doing good then.
Betty
Yeah.
White. The
Look,
secret to
I
her
just can't believe I'm the
longevity
oldest
is
person
I
in this
drink
room.
vodka every day and say every day. Hey, you would never imagine Betty White as a cursor.
Oh, she's a
Oh
sailor.
man, she's a comedian also.
Yeah,
In her olden days, and I'll
I
tell you
remember her in the 70s and the 50s with Alan. What was his name? Alan, her husband.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Steve Allen?
No, that's no. Oh, was it Alan something? Not Steve Allen. Anyway,
She
I'll think of it later.
in that movie Lake Placid,
Yeah.
she told them cops, them deputy sheriff deputies. She said,
Well,
yeah,
when she does the commercial for Snickers, I said, "That's what your girlfriend told me." That was the best line she had.
yeah. Oh yeah, Betty White. Yeah, she can get raucous. She can. She has. But a lot of people don't know that side of her.
I can go for a nice ham sandwich right now.
Oh,
Or even a
Ham sandwich with some
Philly steaks. Oh, those are my favorite. Those are my favorite.
Kit Kat. Yep.
Kit Kats are one of my favorites.
A ham sandwich with thin, very, very thin sliced tomatoes and lettuce that's very thin, julienne style. Oh boy. Oh yeah. With some mayonnaise and mustard. Oh boy. Making me hungry.
No, what I need to do is make me some Italian scampi.
Mm,
I can handle that.
I could too. I never ate Italian scampi. All right.
It's,
shrimp fettuccine Alfredo.
I can't do Alfredo. I can't do
all
no.
Really?
I cannot do a white sauce.
That's all you need.
Italian. Ooh, no. It has to be.
Okay,
Uh,
how about some stuffed bell peppers? You ever had stuffed bell peppers?
what style? Because we have chili relleno. Same thing.
Stuffed bell peppers, you basically take your hamburger meat,
Uh-huh.
add a little bit of tomato sauce to the hamburger meat, some rice, onions, stuff them in the bell peppers, then cook them in a sauce. Stuffed bell peppers.
We call them chili rellenos, and we use the egg bath filled with meat inside. It could be chicken, it could be pork, it could be beef. You bathe them in the egg wash, a big fluffy one.
Yeah.
And then you cover it with hot sauce on top of it. Put in a bit of cheese.
No, I don't. We don't use cheese in ours. But I sit there. I make the sauce I cook mine in. I use a V8 juice, the original V8 juice, a can of tomato juice. I mean, not tomato juice. A can of tomato sauce and a can of tomato soup.
You know what? You know it'd be neat if everybody got together and we make our own regional foods that we make at home.
Either that or Mama T's grandmother's meatloaf recipe.
I love meatloaf. That was one of the first things I learned to eat that was American.
When I make a meatloaf, I make about a 10-pound meatloaf, and it might last 2 days.
Mine's pretty quick, big. It goes quick.
Yeah.
What was that, Mike?
My meatloafs are pretty big and they go quick.
Yeah.
Really?
I was a club member one time to a group that had they tried different meats. One week we'd have caribou, next week we'd have snake. You know, just exotic animals and stuff.
Okay. We've done pork in the ground. We've done it on a spit. We've done it deep fried. How else we did it? How else we have done it?
Deep fried turkey.
I haven't tried that yet.
You haven't tried a deep fried turkey?
No, sir.
Ooh, you don't know what you're missing.
How about
That's
salt?
that make you want to go home and slap your mama.
Hey, Mike, how do you guys prepare in your area a whole half hog?
Well, the way we did it when I was growing up, we salted it, hung it in the smokehouse. It was salt cured. You know?
Oh, so it was cured first before it was cooked?
Well, it was never really cooked. The salt cooked.
It's a salt cure. It's a salt cured is if you're not used to it, I mean you're talking about good. Oh my God.
And when you salt it, is it already cooked when you use the salt only?
No.
No.
The only thing it's actually been in hot was we dip them to scrape them to get the hair off the hide.
We do the same thing and scraping the hair off the hide. Yeah.
Cut them up. Salt them. Roll them in salt.
Well, see, Mexico's too hot. You can't. The way we cook is it whatever. If it's a half a hog, a whole hog. If it's the head, everything's cooked that day, and everything dispersed from the families. One hog for like 2 or 3 families, and it's for morning, noon, and night. And 3 or 4 days is gone.
Yeah, we used to raise about 4 hogs, and that would last us all winter as a family.
Mm-hmm.
Or we usually trade some for beef because we did trade scraps.
We have. I have a small one, but my uncle would. You were able to cut up a whole hog and throw it in. You guys would call it. What do you guys? What would we call it in the United States? We call them casos in Spanish, but it's like a big witch's cauldron, a big, huge.
Yeah, big kettle.
Yeah, big. There you go. Kettle's the word I wanted to use. Ours are nothing but copper. I have a small one, about the size of a head of a pig, and you can throw garnitos in there, chicharrones. You can put pig's feet, the fried. You can do tripe. I mean, if you haven't, you know what you're missing on this stuff right there. I mean, I won't eat pig's feet only because it just don't like the nerves that are inside the feet. I don't like them too much because of the nerves. But everything else,
good old fashioned country food. I'm set.
Yeah, but pig nerves,
legs and.
But Big T, pig's feet is called knuckles, and I've had knuckles in the southern area, of Texas.
Yeah, I know. There's even some stuff that even some southern people won't eat.
Yeah. I got two.
When you live on a farm and you sit there and you watch these hogs walking through their own crap and everything like that, rolling in it,
yeah,
and it's just like, nah, I'm not eating that part.
Well, it's a story I tell my friends in college. They were, I was looking around and they were all looking at me saying, "What are you doing?" I says, "Oh, I'm looking for lunch on the ground." I said, "Well, my uncle's, we live in the ranch. If it came by and it walked and it's fresh, that was lunch. That was dinner." chicken, a hog, whatever. And that was how I grew up, in working on the, working to eat.
Oh, be safe, buddy.
Yeah, it's just like a lot of people when you tell them that
Hey,
you like
Paul.
raw oysters, and they're like, no.
No, I don't like the slime. I don't like the salt only.
Oh,
And the lemon only.
You give me a big old bag of oysters and a knife and a glove, and I'll sit there all day long.
Well, I grew up also being in Boy Scouts, and I used to catch a fish and cut it open, clean it, and I mean, I learned to eat dandelions and pick the certain type of roots that you can eat with your salad. Wild carrots,
right?
So, there's even a weed that grows here in California. They call it in Spanish verdolaga, but I don't know what it is in English. But it's native to California. It almost looks like a cactus, but it's not. It's more like a waxy leaf, broadleaf item, and you chop it up, put a lemon on it, some salt and vinegar, a little pepper. It's good. So there's a lot of things I can, find that people won't touch to eat.
I'm sorry, Buttons, but I'm not going to eat no mountain oysters. I'm sorry. Nope. No, I'm not eating no mountain oysters.
Who said that?
Siren Silver Stash said you thought I was talking about mountain oysters. No way. No.
It's funny that people, men do not eat them very often. I wonder why.
Yeah, really.
Now you give me some fresh Apalachicola oysters at Apalachicola Bay. Oh, now I'll go to town.
What mountain oysters are, Dr. Big T?
Huh?
Do you know what mountain oysters are?
Yeah, they're balls.
Yeah, I was going to say, they're not seafood. That's for damn sure.
I know. That's why I said, nope, never. Now you give me some regular oysters that you shuck out of the shell. I'll eat them. Mountain oysters? No way.
Big T, when you see the Appalachia, is that like a freshwater oyster?
It's saltwater. It's Apalachicola. It's part of the Gulf down there in Florida. It's just south of Panama City Beach.
Oh, okay. Because when we go fishing off of Monterey here in California, I mean, you could drop a line. You could put 12 hooks on it. You go down 300 feet. You come up with 12 fish.
Yeah.
And sometimes the trip takes longer to get out there to get the fish than for you to catch the fish, flay it, and come back in. Because you only allowed, I think, 40 pounds of fillet. And I came home with 60. So I had to give somebody else who didn't catch enough so that when we come in, they'll check our catch. They won't give us any tickets.
Yeah.
Even abalone is you can't take more than 2 a day.
Well, see, I prefer, if I'm going to eat fish, there's certain saltwater fish I like, but I grew up fishing a lot of freshwater creeks and rivers and all like that. So most people know what a brim is or a bluegill, but there's also other types of sunfish. There's a shell cracker, stump knocker, warmouth, and let me tell you, all good eating.
And see, I do the opposite. I do catfish, anything with brown trout,
freshwater catfish.
rainbow.
I love it. I've never had trout.
But there is a way. There's a friend of mine. Well, actually, a past acquaintance of mine. He was from, I want to say Louisiana, but I can't remember exactly where. But anyway, he did a recipe of catfish. Like, I'm not crazy about catfish, but he put mustard and 1-inch squares of catfish meat overnight, marinated in the mustard, and then he cleaned them up, or I guess took off the majority of them, breaded it up with tempura breadcrumbs, threw them in deep fryer. They were like 1 inch. It only took about 5 minutes at the most. Cook them.
Yeah.
Man, they came out so good. I never had them that well.
Well, growing up in the South, you learn to use cornmeal fry with some cornmeal instead of using the breadcrumbs and stuff like that. Yeah, you get a good cornmeal, a light egg batter on that catfish, roll it in some cornmeal and deep fry it. Ooh, let me tell you, that's some good eating right there.
I do eat calamari though with Seven Wonders.
Yeah, nothing wrong with octopus. I'll eat that. What I want to try is what is it, sea urchin? I can't think
yeah.
The other name for it, but the little bitty black thing you're supposed to be able to cut it open and eat it raw. It's so good.
I don't eat anything raw. Trichinosis is really funny.
Not when you have it.
Yeah, I can't think of what the name of it is, but it's supposed to be good as can be.
My dad used to say,
Seven Wonders, uni.
Okay, I've heard of that. My dad used to go to like the slaughterhouse, and he would get all the big calf bones and the big cow bones, and he'd take them home. And one time I saw him put them in the oven. I'm going, okay, but there's no meat on them. But he saw it open, get a saw, cut the meat inside, took out the marrow, and ate it. What do you have there?
Opened the roll of 70S.
70 small date?
No, not necessarily. I'd like to see a few in here, though. That's it.
Talking about food got me hungry.
Exactly. I love to eat. That's part of my problem is I love to eat too much.
I was stopping out at about 280, Big T.
Do what?
When I was hanging pipe, I topped out at about 280.
Dude, I'd love to see 280 again.
Oh, I wasn't really fat. I just looked like a stump.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, 280. I haven't seen 280 in probably 15 years. Well, no, let's see, 2008, about 12 years.
That's a large date, Mike.
Yeah, I was looking. I thought I saw some chips and stuff, but that's pretty light.
Hey, is anybody able to get inside the bank to get coins?
I could if I wanted to. All I'd have to do is call them.
Mm-hmm.
They're open.
And I could get coins if I wanted them. But I haven't because with what I'm doing with my channel now, Monday night was my first run of it. And it actually turned out so well that I'm doing it again tomorrow, or since it's now Thursday, tonight.
Big T, what was the format?
What it is just called Buy a Penny. What you do, I put wheat pennies on here on this little graph, okay? You buy the penny, I'll have some for $2, some will be $5, some will be $10, depending on whatever it is at the time. And then what happens is, let me grab one. After all 10 pennies are sold, I use one of these right here for a giveaway. And it's liable to be, I did some Morgans the other night, peace dollars. I did, some nice combination of a bunch of different coins. And put it this way, this bag right here was full when I started. And there's a couple Barber Dimes, a couple Ikes, and a 1892 Columbian Exposition left. That's it.
Well, the reason why I said that's because I'm trying to figure out what to do now because I'm not going to the bank. My wife won't let me go. Understandably, because of the issues of this COVID thing, but I've been noticing more that we've been talking a lot more coin wise, talking about what to look for coins, but the varieties, the dies, the double mark, the strike throughs, all that stuff. It seems to be more of an issue with me.
I'm going to start. I keep saying I'm going to do it. I want to start doing. I want to do a series on my collection. Mama T did, just one long stream on hers. I want to do mine as like a series of my collection. I want to do one like on just on my hand pours that I've got, one on some bills that I've got, one on the constitutional. Like a series of different things. So that way I can put some different content on there because the only content I have is auction previews and the auctions.
What I was thinking about doing was, okay, I've already got 6 boxes of coins that I've saved, anything from pre-82s down.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do, and I'm going to start pulling them out, and I'm going to start saying, okay, guys, let's get together. Let's have a roll, let's say 1 year. I got them all stacked by, year and mint date, mint date and mint. And, look over them, see what, we can find something, I've had the only one time we did that. It's almost like a battle of who's got the best number of, I don't know, it could be mint marks, it could be double die, it could be anything that we can come up with, and just have a conversation. Yeah. The last time I was there for 6 hours.
Wow.
Well, if you remember when I did the cancer auction, 14 hours. 14 hours straight.
I was there.
Yep. I mean, Mike Badger was there by me the whole time, putting stuff out there for me. New Coin in and out with me, but he was there the whole night. Miss Ida lasted until about 2:30 in the morning. I mean, but 14 hours straight of doing nothing but coins and stuff. Let me tell you, it took me, I think, a week to finally recover from it. But come by my stream tonight. I'm going to be starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. But check it out, and you'll see what I'm doing because I had people eating it up like crazy, and I didn't realize it was going to go that well. But with the shortage, a lot of people not being able to get silver and stuff now,
right?
Has been the hard thing. People are looking to buy stuff right now to stock up on. And I've got the person I had a package coming today. I got a package coming in tomorrow. I got 2 coming in tomorrow, and then another one coming in hopefully by Saturday, or if not Monday. Well, I've got 2 that should be in by Monday. I mean, I don't get from coin stores and all like that. I don't have a coin store around here. I don't go on to the mainstream APMEX, JM Bullion, SD Bullion. I don't go into them and buy. I buy from individuals, and it's individuals that I trust, and I get good prices. And that's why when I do my auctions and all like that, and you can ask most people that watch my auctions, I start everything at what I buy it at. And then when you realize what I'm selling it at, they're like, yeah, yeah, I'm starting things at what most people are willing to, below what most people are willing to give for it. That's why things go so high. I've been told some people don't like it. Well, you're selling stuff too expensive. No, if I'm running an auction, people want to spend, that's their prerogative to pay over what they need, over what it's actually worth. Mm-hmm. I've been able to buy stuff that was over what what most people would pay for it. But for my collection, I'm going to pay a little extra, because you're not planning on, see, if I had to go out and buy, that's my channel bar in here.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 4-ounce channel pour. And, you pay for channel pour, you know, for what you buy one for and what you'd have to sell it for to make money off of is a big thing. You know what I mean? Big difference. Because you may pay $30 an ounce for a 4 ounce, for a 4 ounce, you're paying $30 an ounce. But if you eventually say, well, I want to sell it, are you going to be able to get your $30 an ounce back? Because it's somebody else's channel pour, you're trying to sell your own, you may not get back what you put into it.
Right.
So I have certain stuff. If I'm buying for me, I'll pay a little extra. If I'm buying for resale, I look at what I'm willing to give for it, crossed with what I think that I can make off of it. And so I have a set limit in my head on what I'm going to spend. I don't buy by single pieces. I usually buy in bulk. The guy I get from, he does what he calls a drop, where they drop, the more you bid, the more they put in. So, people on YouTube call it a tier. Well, the guy I get from, he calls it a drop. The more you bid, the more he puts in. And I sit there and I price things out. I have a red book sitting right beside me, and I price things. And when I get, okay, he's got such and such and such in there, and I go by lowest prices, G4 prices and all like that. It's like, okay, this is what it is in G4, yada, yada, yada. Okay, that's a good deal. That's the way I work things. I always have the mind of, because I've worked a lot of sales positions, so I'm always thinking of what the sale can be back to me.
Yeah, it's funny because I go to places and I went to one grocery market and they had a kiosk where they were selling phone covers, selling phones, leather goods, belts like that. And then right next to the last one was selling watches, and next to selling watches was coins. They were selling for each Mercury dime and silver Roosevelt $5 a piece.
Wow.
They were selling the quarters for like $5.50, $5.75, $7. And then when they got to the $half, the Kennedys and Benjamins, I don't know if they were all 90% on the Kennedys, but they were selling for $45 a piece. I said, this is way too much.
Exactly. When somebody does that right there, I call them a scammer because they're gouging the price on one. I mean,
right.
Unless that's a key date and you've got it in an MS, in a slab, and that thing's perfect, you're not going to get $45. If you got it just in raw, it's not worth $45 on a $half. A 90%er, the most I'll give on a 90%er when I buy one is anywhere from $8 to $10. If it's in really good condition, I'll give 12, but it's got to be in perfect condition. If it's key date, I'll go 15, maybe a little more. Welcome back, Cajun.
Oh, messy.
No more.
BC, people are wiping with coffee filters. Oh man!
I hope they don't put them down the toilet too, because that'll clog it up.
Yeah, they ain't got no big oak trees over there with that old Spanish moss hanging down. That Spanish moss, that big old gray stuff that looks like witch's hair.
I got plenty in the back.
It's
called grape leaves.
Many times when I was in the woods. Got to watch out for the red bugs. Oh boy. People just don't understand you can get by without toilet paper. Come on.
Just don't use too much of it,
My sister-in-law, man, she throws that off like it's the freaking wheel of fortune.
You just missed all the conversation on food between me and T.
I do mine like I'm cracking a safe. You know,
That's lower
What?
than 0, isn't it?
I'll be right back.
all right. When, all right. When I was running construction crews, framing houses, you know, and I had to go to a meeting or whatever, at the, you know, at the end of the day, end of the work day, and I had to meet up with uh, a bank president coming over or whatever. I always had a change of clothes in my pickup truck, and you know, a pair of pants, a shirt, and always like 2, 3 pair of socks for the inevitable. The socks were a necessary thing. If I went into a porta potty, all right, a porta potty, and I sat down and I looked over to the left, I'm like, oh man, no toilet paper in the roll. I told somebody stole it all. Well, I would take off my boot, my cowboy boot, and I would use my sock. Well, I throw the sock away. And then I put my boot back on, barefooted, no problem. And then I go to my truck and I get me a fresh pair of socks out of my truck and I change my socks. So then I had another emergency wipe. Oh boy. Now I wasn't wearing expensive socks to work, put it that way. You know, if I was wearing expensive socks, I would just carry that sock out to the faucet and rinse it out real good and put it in a 5-gallon bucket of water and throw that in the back of the truck and then throw some Clorox on it later on and throw that in the washing machine. And that's what people can do nowadays. All you gotta do is get you out of toilet paper, put you a 5-gallon bucket of water with some bleach in it, use a wet wash rag, wipe your butt, alright? It's not hard. Wipe your butt, throw that dirty rag in there, in that bleach water, okay? Go outside with it, take a stick, swish it around, boom, it's good for the washing machine. It's not like you glogging a whole turd in a freaking wash rag. It's so simple. People get, oh, I'm on the toilet paper. What I'm gonna do? Nah. DC said I got plenty of flushable baby wipes. I just need to invent a warmer for them.
Heard that.
Did y'all ever figure out the name? I kind of heard in between splashes in the shower. I kind of heard Big T talking about. She was trying to think of a name for something from the sturgeon fish. Y'all talking about fish fillets or something. Then he was talking about a sturgeon. Did y'all ever figure out what he was talking about? Stuff you eat raw?
Yes, we were.
Did y'all figure it out?
No.
Oh, wow. Oh, geez. Okay.
Well, I gotta go see a man about a horse, so I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
And buy that dog either.
Yeah, I always say gotta go see a man about a dog. Either way works. Just put them in a Ziploc bag and soak them in hot water for a minute or two. Oh, he's talking to VC about the baby wipe. Okay. Yep, that would work. But hey, if I had something on my butt, I would like it nice and cool and cleansing or whatever. Big T, I have an answer for your question you've been trying to find out for 30 minutes now.
No, it was. We already figured it out. It was uni. It's uni. It comes out of sea urchins.
No, I'm talking about you was talking. Oh, I thought you was talking about sturgeons.
No,
Oh, I got you. Okay.
there's these little black sea urchins. You cut it open, and it's got these little raw things in the bottom of it. It's called uni.
Oh, okay. I thought you was talking about a sturgeon. Urchin, sturgeon. It sounded all the same while I was splashing around in the shower. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you was talking about the rope. I thought you was talking about the caviar.
No.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Which I have. I've never ate caviar. You know, like the Russian caviar or American caviar. You know, the egg, fish egg. But I have ate the snapper eggs. And from the females, when the eggs were still in a little tube in their body, when we used to fish the red
Yeah.
snapper, you get a little egg sac about that long. You get a couple of them about that long. They were big as your pinky finger, like that, something like that. Man, you take those and you deep fry them like you do shrimp. You talk about good. And then in the male, they have a white part. They have a white part like that. And you deep fry that. Oh man, that's awesome. It's a sweet tasting. The yellow and the white, they sweet tasting.
Yeah.
So where'd Mike Badger go? I see he's still in here.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just trying to get my camera set. Couldn't
Oh,
figure-
okay.
I have to pull up the program and get out of the camera on there before I can do it. Make any adjustments.
I'll show y'all a couple of things that we're not going to share if we're going to save them for an auction or do them on one of the cards, but right there, Cajun.
Hold on a sec. Hold on. One sec. There we go. Ultra cameo. Oh, disabled veterans. Okay. Cool deal.
2010 W Ultra Cameo.
2010.
Yeah, W, West Point.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
That's one of the things we're going to have maybe tomorrow night. And 98 MS69 Eagle Annex.
What year is that?
98.
Okay. That is beautiful, bud.
Yeah, that one's going to be probably. And anybody need V nickels?
They're nice ones.
There's 100 of them right there. Got them at a great deal too.
What grade are they in?
There's some in better shape than others. There's some of them that are pretty slick, and then there's some of them that's got a lot of details on them. And like I said, there's 100 of them here. I haven't actually gone through them to see. There's one that's looks like it's got better details. The 1911.
Oh yeah, and you were showing some Barbie dimes off the other night too.
Right there. Look at the details on the back of the V.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've still got some of the Barber dimes. I now have some Barber quarters also. Barber Quarters, Barber Halves, Walking Liberty Halves, and Benji's. Here's a nice Benji. $19.51.
That's nice.
All right, there you go, Cajun, right there. 64. Look at that one.
Yep.
Good
Yeah.
proof.
My year. No, it's not a proof.
No, it's just a very nice one.
I do have a proof though. In 64. Sure do.
Can bring about 100.
You can take me down, Cajun.
Wait, do what, Mike?
Accented hair can bring about $100.
Wait, okay. You said something that brings 100. What you said?
Accented hair.
Oh, the accented hair. Yeah, proofs. Yeah, I got a couple of proof sets in 64. But I never looked at the accented hair though. I never did.
Worth quite a bit more.
Cajun, the Japanese word for the larger caviar type fish eggs is akura. Is that
Ikura.
how you say it? Akura?
Ikura. Or Ikura.
Okay. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Their pronunciation of where they hit their syllables at is a little bit different than where we hit ours at.
Yeah.
Where we would say Ikura or Ikura is probably Ikura or Ikura. You know, because their pronunciations.
I would say it is the ku, like me and you were saying earlier, Akura or Akura. Yeah, I would say it's Kura instead of Kura or whatever. Because of, similar words.
We'll see how it's. I'm one of them to figure out how it's.
I'm not a fan of sushi. Like raw shrimp, raw oysters, yeah. I mean, every now and then I'll eat a raw shrimp. But yeah, Mike Wolf, when he was here a couple of weeks ago, it is
I thought it was Ikura.
Ikura, yeah. Yeah, when Mike Badger and Miss Andrea was here a couple of weeks ago,
Not me.
over here, we were doing cooking shrimp, and Mike Badger, he just went
Not me.
raw shrimp.
You can't say it's me. Wasn't me.
You keep saying Badger. It was Wolf, not Badger.
Did I say Mike Badger or did I say Mike Wolf?
You said Badger.
Mike and Andrea.
Yeah.
You said Mike Badger a couple times.
I said, not me.
Okay. Well.
Okay, Cajun, you're from the Gulf. Do you ever eat smoked mullet?
Yeah, man, I love it.
I believe it or not, South Florida. Them people down there on South Florida, on the east coast of Florida, when you tell them you eat mullet, they're like, "What?
What is that?"
That's a bait fish." Like, no, smoked mullet. Oh my God!
Wait. What'd you say? They said it's a what? A what fish? White fish?
Trash fish?
No, they say it's a bait fish because they mostly use it for bait on the east coast of Florida. But
mullet is a bait fish also. In Louisiana, it's known as a bait fish. But in the clean waters of Mississippi, Alabama, and South Florida, where on the Gulf side, on the panhandle of Florida, that's all clean water over there. And there's two different type of mullet also.
Yep.
There's what they a ground mullet, which is a whiting, Whiting, whiting. That's a ground mullet.
I know what whiting
Now,
is.
yeah, okay. Then there's your regular mullet, the one with the big old eyes like that. All right. Yeah, both of those are good smoked, and the ground mullet is good filleted and fried, which like the regular mullet is too.
Yep.
And yeah, smoked mullet. Oh man, that's awesome.
Oh,
They're
I
trying
know.
to they're trying to run a salmon run over here next to my house. Well, actually, it's 7 miles from my house, but there's another river that's closer to my house. But they're trying to run salmon run right through the delta, right through the San Joaquin River that goes out to the sea. Man, we'll be able to catch two, maximum two per month. I think it is
That's not a lot.
when they're 80 pounders. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Salmon's not a little fish.
No, it's not. Yeah, I was supposed to be going on a fishing trip at the end of this month, but with this stuff that's going on, we got a place up here on the river where right now they're catching flathead catfish, like 30, 40 pounds, 50 pounds.
Yeah, I'd wait.
But right now, yeah, the guys, he can't do no charters because I got somebody else paying for it. That way I can get out and go fishing. But we can't do it right now. But I guarantee you, once it's, hey, Stevens Goins, once all this gets over with and we can plan it, believe it or not, I'm going fishing. I'm going to spend a day out fishing. I may have to, hopefully he has a chair on that boat. If not, I'll carry a chair with me because I can't stand for that long.
Y'all making me hungry right now.
Oh, I know. I'm making myself hungry again. I had a couple of hot dogs.
Y'all can hear what I'm doing.
My wife
That's
can't.
cool.
My wife can't cook for two.
Y'all can hear me. Pots.
Well, when I make stuffed peppers, I don't make stuffed peppers for like two people. I make enough for Mama T to have them for at least 2 days.
I've got 1, 2, 3 barbecuers, or one gas, one old-fashioned wood, or two fashioned wood.
Yeah.
And shoot, sometimes in the middle of the night, right now, I'll go out there and throw some dogs out there, some pounders.
Yeah.
I'm not too crazy about steamed or, microwaved hot dogs. It has to be over a fire.
Yeah. Well, we haven't really had a place for a grill for the past 5.5 years. But now that we got bought this house back in December, better believe it, as soon as first chance I get, I'm buying me a grill. And that's where I'm going to be spending most of my summer nights. When I cook, it'll be out there on the grill. I actually want to get one of them wood pellet smoker grills.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've got.
I heard they're pretty good. I want to be able to set it, one of them that I can set it about 175 degrees, put a slab of ribs on it, let it slow cook all day, or put it covered in chicken.
Charcoal or gas, either way.
I used to have a stainless steel 55-gallon drum, and I set it up where I make the fire in the bottom.
Yeah.
Put the rocks on the fire, and let it just get as hot as I could, and then I would cover it with another. I don't know, another. We have these furrow discs that we get from our ranchers. They're like 20 inches wide. We drop it in there, and then we put the fire on top of that, then rocks on top of that, and then let just the heat up, and we just hang, 10 or 12 chickens, or we'll hang some tri-tips and chickens on top of that, with the grill.
Yeah.
Really comes out good.
Yeah. I want a smoker, but some Traeger grills and all like that, you can use it as a grill or a smoker. And I want it mainly for smoking something I can get up in the morning, throw some stuff on it, and just go out and check on it every once in a while until it gets where I want it, and then slow cook all day to get it to where I want it.
My father-in-law was from Texas, and that's all he did was barbecue. Tex-Mex style barbecue. Seven Wonders, your wife right now is in Japan?
No, he said his anniversary to his Japanese wife is coming in September.
Oh, I see.
His 29th anniversary.
Steven says, try smoked redfish over rice pilaf with a lemon butter sauce.
Ooh. I love
do you guys have Red Lobster in your area?
Yeah.
About 45 minutes away.
That's my wife's favorite place.
Mama T too. Mama T loves her Red Lobster, and she gets the crab legs and lobster when we go, or lobster and steak. I don't remember which one it is. It's one of the more expensive plates.
Yeah, you tell me about it. Last time we went, it was close to $200.
I like getting the all-you-can-eat shrimp when it's out.
Oh yeah,
and I'll put a hurt on some shrimp.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I never really ate shrimp until about 20 years ago. 20 years ago.
Man, put Red Lobster to shame.
My wife really. I don't know if you guys have them back east.
Except for the lobster, though, because we don't get lobster down here. Now, we get bulldozer lobster on the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
We get bulldozer lobster. Yeah, we get those, which that's about what you get from Red Lobster anyway. Is them little bitty lobster tails you get? That's
I don't like the rock lobster. I get the main lobster. The rock lobster's not as good.
Sometimes we go to Costco and they'll have Alaskan king crab legs. And man, instead of going to Red Lobster and ordering from there, we go over and we figure about 2 pounds each, and we bring them home and we have a big pot, put them in there. 10 minutes later, we're cracking them open already.
Well, and before we moved up here to Pennsylvania, we used to go to Winn-Dixie, and Winn-Dixie you can get your the king crab legs, and they actually steam them for you right there. And we'd have them steam them and cover them with Old Bay seasoning, and just take them right home right then, and just start popping them. I'll melt big old butter a dish, and we'll just sit there and just go to town just on lobster.
Have you ever tried Dungeness crab?
Yes, I've tried Dungeness also.
I'm not crazy about that.
See, we go to in Florida. If we're in Orlando, we go by Joe's Crab Shack.
Joe's Crab Shack in Sacramento is awesome.
We go to the one in Orlando, and oh my God, ooh. Oh, I love Joe's Crab Shack. We get the one that's a mixture, and it also has the sausage and corn and all like that in there too. Man,
I love the tequila beer chasers.
Yeah, I love to drink, but I can't drink because I used to have a little bit of a drinking problem years ago before I met Mama T. So if I do drink, I have one drink, and then that's it.
I have a problem with drinking. I never drank. I never drink. So when I do indulge, it's only one or two. That's it. I mean, I got a 30-pack of beer that's been sitting there for 2 months. I rarely
I've,
drink beer.
I've got a bottle of Jim Beam that I've had for 5 years.
Mm.
You
I'm
drink
I'm
beer.
I'm into old fashions, highballs, 7 and 7s. That's about
Give,
it.
give me a Long Island iced tea.
Yeah, I can't do iced teas.
I like
It
that.
don't taste well if it's done right. It'll taste like tea. But oh my God, some Long Island iced teas.
There's a place in Fresno. It's called Texas Longhorn Steakhouse.
I know what Longhorn is.
Man, they have some steaks like you wouldn't believe.
The
Oh
best
yeah,
I ever got came from Applebee's,
Oh, I like Applebee's.
and their
yeah.
steaks are excellent. I was amazed.
As a matter of fact, when we go to like any place, as long as there's an Applebee's, I'd go there. No matter what part of the country I go to, if I find an Applebee's, that's where I go. Except they change the menu a lot, and then you have to try something new. I don't like that.
Oh, bummer, Seven Wonders. Seven Wonders got $75 in Red Lobster gift cards, but they're not open right now.
What's Gobi? Meat?
No,
GOBE.
he meant to say gone.
Oh. You said Seven Wonders says, "Oh man, I just remembered I have $75 of Red Lobster gift cards, but they are closed due to no. Some actually you can order and pick up. You just have to call ahead to see if they're open for cooking and pickup."
Yeah. Well, in some areas it may have closed down. I got to check to see if Mama T has a special little. It's actually a little restaurant here in town that delivers.
Yeah. The ribeye.
Yeah. All I got to do is call them and say, "Hey, y'all delivering?" They're like, "Yep." I need a rib. Oh, They'll tell me my address. Like, "Yep," and they know the order by heart. I don't even have to order it anymore. I just tell them, "Yep, I need my order delivered." Okay, we'll see you in about 30 minutes.
I was talking to Random Misfit. I think I hope I'm saying his channel name right, but I was telling him about that. I wanted to make calzones, all meat with cheese only, one cheese.
Yeah.
And I have a pizza stone and how to make the bread and then make the pizza dough bread out of it and I was saying, maybe I should make those and just throw them in the oven every once in a while and frozen little mini ones.
Yeah.
Thought that would be good.
There's a little place in West Palm Beach, Florida. It's a family-run Italian little restaurant. Well, it's not even a restaurant; it's a little store. But you can go in there, and when you get a sub in there, it's loaded down. You can even get calzones, and their calzones are about yay big and about that thick. And oh my good,
I love calzones. They had a place in Mobile, Alabama, right by the college, right by the University of Alabama.
Yeah.
In Mobile, on the north side of Mobile, man, they have some calzones. Look, big as a pizza. Okay.
Yeah.
And about 2 inches thick. I'm like, I knew it. I've heard of calzones like from that show with Friends or with Elaine and Kramer. You know the crazy guy Kramer.
Oh, you're talking about Seinfeld.
Seinfeld, yeah, Seinfeld. I don't know what I was saying about Friends. There's another episode called Friends, but anyway, and George's boss always wanted calzone. You know, the Yankee or whatever, whoever his boss was. You know, he was managing the owner of a baseball team, whatever. Anyway, George is working for George. He said, "Where's my calzone, George? Where my calzones at? My calzone." Well, I've heard of calzones. I just never ate one. Didn't know what it was until I lived in that area in Murfreesboro. And a buddy of mine said, "Hey, let's go to the Broken Mushroom or whatever the name of the little college restaurant was." And it's kind of a little small southern chain. I think they're in Florida too. Yep, I'm an LSU fan. So anyway, uh, the Broken Mushroom or the something mushroom, and this was that little restaurant, and it's a southern chain. They have them Florida, Mississippi, Alabama. I don't know. They might have one in Baton Rouge. I don't know. But
I've
anyway,
never heard of it. It's called the broken mushroom.
well, I don't know if it's broken mushroom. It's something mushroom, and they have pizzas, calzones, and all that Italian style stuff like that. Man, I dug into one of them calzones one time. Me and a buddy of mine, we ordered one, and it took everything me and him had to eat that whole calzone. Like I said, they're huge. I mean, I guess we made an order for a large.
Sounds so like Hungry Howie's.
It was
Hungry Howie's has some big ones like that.
something golden mushroom or they around college areas.
You guys ever heard of Jersey Mike's sandwich?
Oh, yeah, I know what Jersey Mike's is. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We have another one called Deli Delicious. They're like $9 a sandwich for a medium, but they are packed with meat, all the vegetables you want if you wanted that, salt and pepper, all in vinegar. But they have a certain taste to them that Subway was not even close.
There's also one in Florida called Firehouse Subs.
Down here too.
We have them too.
Down here too. Man,
Those are good.
that cheesesteak, that Philly cheesesteak. Oh,
What's this about Dada
Tom,
Labs?
what happened?
what's up, Dabba Labba Labba? What's up, Dabba Labba? What's going on, Mama Me?
The Cone 710 is here.
You know that.
He changed the name.
He's a cone right there.
The Dab Lab.
He's just like Cone, formerly known.
Yeah, what the poor boys is that's how they're called for. Some people call them grinders, right? The sandwiches.
Po'
They
boy,
call them po' boys. They call them hoagies. They call them grinders.
like a submarine sound.
You know, I miss the old fashioned drive up hamburger stands not the national chain ones, but like mom and pop. You know, like
And we've got left is Sonic.
Oh, did you miss my video on Frosty's Drive-In, Hector?
I'm sorry.
Did you miss my video I made on Frosty's Drive-In?
No, I don't think I have the thought.
It's about a couple months ago. Go check it out.
Oh well.
Go check it out. It's a little drive up, walk up. You got the little slide open window, the little window that pops up, and little mom and pop place. You can get the ice cream cones.
It's funny. It's funny you say that because when I was working in the census last month, I had to go around different places and talk to people, and it was lunchtime, and I saw a sign that said Snow White, walk up, not drive in, but walk up.
Mhm.
So I pulled in. Yes, sir. Opened the little window. Guy was all in white with a white hat on, like the old days. And
Yeah.
I said, "What's your best hamburger?" He says, "What do you want to spend?" I said, "Doesn't matter as long as it's a good hamburger." So he gave me a half-pound sliced cooked hamburger, and it was so good I couldn't believe it.
How much was your burger?
$8.76.
Oh,
We have a
okay.
little restaurant in Chattanooga that you order half of a hamburger and half an order of fries or onion rings. You don't order a whole.
There's a place in Las Vegas called the Heart Attack. Um,
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about? I mean, it's guaranteed that the food that you get if you eat every day, you'll get a heart attack, and if they
Uh,
do, the food's free.
I saw that already. Yeah, I seen that on the internet already. But hey, a large burger, fry, and Coke was $6. Well, it was $5.95. $6 and a little bit of change. $6.40, and you don't pay ahead of time. Like at McDonald's or whatever, you don't pay ahead of time. You pay when your food is ready. Then they take your money. Um, a large burger, fry and Coke, yeah, that's reasonable. $6. Yeah, Dabba Labba there, they call him. He's got one of them little mom and pop
Yeah,
drive things, dude.
he
And
talks about, man, sounds so good.
he's got videos on him cooking on his grill, cooking burgers, and I forget what's that damn burger he's got, but that thing's huge. It's stacked. Look, that thing's that tall. That tall. It's a Whopper chopper. Whopper chopper. Y'all go check out Dabba Lab's videos on his cooking. He's got a nice little burger joint. Yeah, that place I went to, they got root beer floats, Coke floats. You got the ice cream cones, the dipped ice cream cones, where they're dipped in that chocolate, and then you got the hard chocolate shell on it. Oh yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna get off of here.
Got sleepy, didn't you?
No, I gotta eat. I got roasted chicken. I got big old side of sweet peas. Cajun smothered potatoes.
He's gonna catch us one day, Big T.
Do what?
He's gonna catch me and you.
Yeah.
Wake up one morning and be 300 pounds.
Look, guys. All right.
Well, he's got a way to catch up with me. I'm over 4, so.
Yeah, I'm going down now. I'm about 230 somewhere in there.
Right. Big T, you want to do your outro? Because I'm fixing to do mine.
All right, everybody. This is Big T live from the Cajun Coin Hunter Hour. And I am signing out of here. And like I always say, may all your hobo dreams come true. Have a good day.
All right, Mike, your turn.
Oh, all I got to say is y'all be safe, be well.
Yeah. Hector? Hector?
Pretty good.
Okay. All right, everybody. As always, love, peace, and crackling grease. And we'll catch y'all. Blue top.
Night,
Okay,
everybody.
good night, guys.
Night, Hector.
See you later.